you used to put them in the ground.
Now
you're just escorting them there.
Just moved up the food chain.
That's nice.
You know Rodney Maddox.
Yeah, I figured that was.
Well, I've been doing removals for him for a while.
What's the removal?
Going and picking them up after hours. And we were talking, and he's like, "Hey."
Talking to Rodney or the removal?
Rodney.
Okay.
Yeah. I talk to them all the time. They don't talk to me. They're rude. But
my wife told me I'll listen like a dead person one time.
He made me an offer, and I countered, and he accepted my counter, which I wasn't expecting him to.
Yeah.
He offered more than what I was getting where I was at.
Yeah.
And
were you still at the city before?
Yep.
So you still get any kind of retirement out of that, or?
My 401k.
Yeah.
Just rolling it over. Now I can do this.
Now you get messages all day.
Mm-hmm. All day. All night. I still do the removal part of it.
See, that's the funny thing about when Schwab took over. It's been 4 years now since he took over, but I still get people that think I'm in charge. So I get like all these texts. I'm like, that's the head coach, man.
Yeah. That's Schwab.
That's the guy in charge.
I like it. It's a different change. Got my notary stuff done.
your scoreboard camera and it's set and good to go.
Remember to hit record.
Hornets just tied up the game here, 1-1 with 16 minutes left here at Hilldale Hornet Stadium, where the Lady Hornets are taking on the Noah Jaguars. Throw in here. Looks like Hallie Triplett. We throwing in, starting the action. We'll give it another try here. Ball back to Kenzie Honer. Plays a good ball to Bella McWilliams. Disrupted and knocked out of bounds by number 23, left back for the Noah Jaguars. Hallie brings the action back into Bella McWilliams, who loses the ball centrally, but it's placed right back into play by Addie Glass. Center back plays it back to the fullback, and it's intercepted by Aspen Nunn. Jaguars quickly get the ball back in possession. And it's Jaguar ball again. Looks like we're going to have a good contest here tonight, folks. Emerson Glass on the ball. Plays it down the line, but there's nobody there. So Hornets gather their defensive shape. The ball is punched through the back line, but quickly kicked out of bounds by Ashley Denoy, number 23, center back for the Hilldale Lady Hornets. Good clearance by Kenzie Honer. See if Bella and Hagen can make something happen here. Throw in opportunity deep into the offensive third for the Hornets. Maybe we'll get some numbers up in the attack. Let's see what we can make happen here. Oh, we got a set piece. Hagen's going to drop it in for us. Ball's up. And cleared by the Lady Jaguars. Hornets start to recover. Kenzie with some good defense to disrupt the play there. Walk it out of bounds for a goal kick for the Lady Hornets. So far, it's been a pretty even contest between the two teams. Maddie Folsom. Oh, nice little 1-2 combination there. Good vision by Addie Glass, who feeds it into Aspen Nunn, who's going to take it down the right side. And it's kicked out of bounds. But Lady Hornet ball. Maddie Folsom, the senior for the Hilldale Hornets, retrieves the ball and passes it off to Hallie Triplett, who's going to throw it in for us. Bella McWilliams in a little heavy touch there. It's fed right back in and misplay back to the center back. Got a foot race. It looks like the Lady Jaguars and our keeper, Addie Reynolds, comes out and the attacker gets fire for another score for the Lady Jaguars. The score is now 2-1, Lady Jaguars. We're going to have to get something going offensively here tonight, guys. Get some numbers up in the attack. Emerson Glass coming off the field with Christian Carey coming in for her replacement. Left mid. Maddie Folsom plays it back to the fullback, Hallie Triplett, who then gets it out to Aspen Nunn, and the pass is intercepted. Christian runs interference. Hallie Triplett with some good ball handling, but she drops the ball right back to the other attacker for the Jaguars. Kinsey with a nice clearance. Ball right to, looks like, Bella McWilliams. See what these two can make happen. We need to get some numbers on the attack here. We have a 2v4 situation. It's tough to make anything happen there. Christian, oh, nice effort on Christian Carey's part. Just couldn't quite get the right angle on the kick. Sets up a goal kick for the Lady Jaguars. As the Lady Jaguars try to build from the back. Hornets get into position here. Nice switch by the Lady Jaguars and good effort by Hallie Triplett to disrupt. As the Lady Hornet defense gets organized, the Lady Jaguars try to attack from the right side to play in the cross, and it's kicked out of bounds by Ashley Denoya. Brings up throw in. Lady Jaguars. Ball's in play. And Kinsey kicks it right back out of bounds. See the same throw in again here with 7 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. Ball's played in. Lady Jaguars look for the cross. Intercepted by Addie Reynolds. Counterattack by Lady Hornets. Bella's looking for Hagen. She holds, allows for some more numbers to get up top with her. Christian Carey plays the ball to the corner flag, but Bella wasn't quite looking for that pass. attacking on the right side. Good effort by Aspen Nunn. And out of bounds for another Lady Jaguar throw-in. Opportunity for the Lady Hornets to fall back into their defensive shape. Good ball distribution by the Lady Jaguars. Emerson Glass is back on the field. She's going to be replacing Maddie Folsom. Back in action, folks. Ball played out to the right back of the Lady Jaguars. He plays it back to the center back. I'd like to see a little bit more pressure on the ball from the Lady Hornets. Hagen Backus, number 13, acting like she heard me, got a little pressure on the ball. Big clearance by number 5, Avery Etchison. The Noah Jaguars are up 2-1 with 3 minutes left in the first half. Ball played into Bella McWilliams. Middle of the field, who plays a nice ball to the corner flag, but Hagen Backus couldn't quite get there. Good idea, just a little bit heavy on the pass. It looks like the Noah Lady Jaguar did get a foot on the ball, sets up a corner kick to be taken by Bella McWilliams. Play is disrupted by the Lady Jaguars, who are about to mount a counterattack, it looks like. Holding, let their numbers get up top. Good ball into number 25 for the Lady Jaguars. Emerson regains control for the Lady Hornets. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Jaguars. Good disruption by Addie Glass there. Ball's playing down the sideline to Hagen Backus, who's probably hoping she can get some help up there in the attack. With that clearance by the Lady Jaguars, she'll get some help as we have the throw-in opportunity for the Lady Hornets. traffic thrown there to Hagen Bacchus. Dangerous ball played in behind the back line of the Lady Hornets. Number 25 for the Lady Jaguars looking for a crossing opportunity. It looks like no, she's going to take it in and look for the score herself. Kinsey Honer's not having any of that though. Ball at the top of the box, shot, disrupted, picked up by Addie Reynolds, keeper. Looks like she may have gotten an eye poke or something there. Ooh, she falls down to the ground. That's not good. As you know, folks, we take any type of head injury very serious these days, as we should. Hopefully it was just a reaction to a poke in the eye rather than a shot to the head. Addie Reynolds is a really tough player, we'll tell you that. She's going down, there's a reason. So the coaches check her out. We have about 27 seconds left. Noah Lady Jaguars still up 2-1. Seem to be controlling the ball for the most part. I think the Lady Hornets would like to get a little bit more numbers up top to attack a little bit more in the second half. They've been doing a good job in staying in position defensively for the most part. But most of their scoring opportunities have pretty much been stifled to this point. Looks like she's okay. Hopefully it was just a poke in the eye like we originally thought. They're going to sub her out. Lexi Barrasso looks like she's coming in. Give Addie a break here. Maybe get her checked out a little further. Seems to be grasping her temples. That's a little concerning. Lexi Barrasso just started playing soccer again last year. She's been focusing on basketball the last few years. Turns out to be a really good asset for the teams. Nice role player. She can also play on the field some. Action again with the Lady Jaguars, who seem to be content to let the time run out here. 10 seconds left in the first half. And that'll do it for the first half. Pretty even contest so far. I would say that either team has a chance to finish this one and put it away. At this point, the Lady Jaguars have the advantage 2-1. Okay, action is getting ready to start again as the Lady Hornets take the field. Let's see if we can generate a little bit of offense this second half.
Oh, much better. Much better.
Much better. All right, folks, we'll welcome Jack Weaver to the broadcast team here
Thank
as
you,
we
Benji.
start the second half.
I was listening on my way in. You were doing an awesome job.
Awesome might be a little bit of a stretch, but anyway.
All right. So it looks like you said what you were saying is Noah had the most of the possession in the first half. Is that pretty much?
That is accurate. The Lady Hornets are doing a good job of maintaining their shape defensively, and we're able to disrupt, but we haven't been able to generate much offensively. I'd like to see a little bit more attack this second half.
Who got the goal? I missed out on it for us.
On the goal it was Hagen Backus, I believe.
Oh, nice. Okay. Wait, do we have a different goaltender?
We do. Addie Reynolds suffered a bit of looked like a head injury. Hopefully it wasn't anything too serious.
Oh, okay.
At first glance, I thought maybe she caught a shot to the eye, but she kind of went down to a knee. The coaches, I think, maybe thought it was a better option to just let her rest the second half. So we have Lexi Barassa in goal now.
Okay. Well, they're definitely controlling the ball down in here. Our defense looks like they're holding a pretty good shape, and now we got to get out.
Yep, let's get up, girls. Let's get some numbers up. I like it. I hear Toby down there pushing the girls up. Still holding a nice back line here.
Yeah, we got to get our midfield seems to be just kind of. We need to put a little bit more pressure on. Step out there.
Yeah, we need to
there
press.
Got a little trap here. There's a step.
Avery.
Now we can turn it around. Well.
Tries to play the ball down the line to Hagen Backus there. Good idea, just not quite executed properly.
Possession is so key, and these girls, here we go. Now we got it. Look like we tried to pass it to the referee there.
I think that's what Bella thought was happening too.
All right, we got to get back. That right wing is.
So Kinsey Honer missed a lot of practices at the beginning of the season. I think she's finally got her work schedule straightened out, so she's able to practice more, and she's looked quite a bit better the last couple of games. I'm hoping to see her.
She's a right center back, right?
That is correct. Yeah, I'm hoping to see her step up and really make a difference for us back there.
We got a free kick here in the midfield. Maybe we can push up a little bit here and
let's get some numbers up there, girls.
There doesn't seem to be an extreme sense of urgency.
No. I think we're playing a little bit more conservative.
Noah's still putting a lot of people back. They got almost everybody back there. Number 9 is back.
Mm-hmm.
No, you just can't get that final pass. You can't even get into the final third. Definitely exposed on that right side. She's in the box. We've got somebody here.
Oh, right at the top of the box.
Out.
Shot and just over the top of the crossbar there.
So they're sure getting us on that right side. They're getting past our defense on the right. And then that time we were sucked in a little bit much. And that offensive midfielder came in and just had that nice shot right outside the 18. We got to clean that up a little bit. If our defense gets back on that back line, our defensive midfield's got to cover that spot.
Yes, sir.
Benji, who's defensive midfield right there? I can't see the number.
I think you're talking about Addie Glass has been playing number 6,
yeah,
and I tell you what, she's gained a lot of confidence in the last couple of games. I've really liked how she's played the last couple of games. she's always had the ability and the talent. Just lacked a little bit of confidence, but that she seems to be coming into her own.
We need to get some pressure on this ball and get a counterattack. Hagen's been just kind of all alone up here.
Yeah, it seems like our strategy is a little bit more of a conservative Jose Mourinho type.
We're parking the bus.
Parking the bus, yeah, yeah.
Stay in front. There's another shot, just a little wide.
Boy, they're not afraid to take those shots, are they, Jack?
Shots. That's the thing about it is a lot of time in high school soccer, you see kids that won't take the shot, and boy, if you take the shot, it creates so many opportunities.
Now, I tell you, they may have seen that our starting goalkeeper was taken out of the game, and they want to test Lexi back there, so that probably gave them a little bit more encouragement to take their shots.
We got a goal. Well, they call them a corner. Thought it was a goal kick. I guess somebody touched it. So we got a corner kick coming up here, which are always dangerous. We'll see if we can get this set up good here. We've got everybody back except Hagen.
Mm-hmm. Got him outnumbered in the box here.
Definitely. And we definitely have more height, it looks like, except they have two that are pretty tall out at about the 18. See what they set up here.
You know, with Lexi back there, I'd like to see somebody in the back post and the front post.
That's a good ball. Okay, we got a call here. Maybe a push in the back. I never know what they call in the 18-yard box.
You never can tell. There's so much action going on.
Sometimes people hit the ground and they don't call anything.
And I guarantee you there's 10 fouls every time that we don't see. Ball played out by Emerson Glass.
We've got a good shape now. If we need to pressure that ball. There's a good pressure there and good ball. Addie,
there we go, Addie. Can we get a counterattack going here? She finds Aspen Glass on the sideline, plays it back to Addie Glass.
There we go. Oh, get a touch. Just a touch away.
Couldn't quite find the handle, could she, Jack?
I think you're right, though. They're trying to go for the wait for the counterattack. As long as it's 2-1, I think we can play that way and just see if we can get a counter. Now we got a little something going forward. It's Kinsey that's going forward.
It is our center back, Kinsey Horner, playing the ball down the field.
She doesn't have any options over in that corner, though. She had a couple following her. Now she's got to get back or we're going to be exposed.
Couldn't quite fight through that double team there.
They've covered her good. That looks like
Ashley Denoya and Maddie Folsom dropped in there.
Yeah, they've covered good. So that was really well defended there because Kinsey's still not back. She's just now getting back on the throw-in, but they filled in nice. They had a good line in the back covering. So I think you're right. They're defending well if they can just get a counter.
You know what the strategy may be, Jack? If you look over there, the Lady Jaguars only have 2 substitutes, so maybe we're trying to wear them out a little bit and maybe we'll mount a little bit more of attack later on in the second half.
Well, we got 32 minutes to go. We got plenty of time. No need to panic. I don't think our new keeper has seen a shot on goal yet. They've had 2 shots. There's another shot. They're definitely firing it in there, but nothing on goal yet. So.
Nothing on frame. They're threatening with the shot, and which makes me a little bit nervous, but we're doing a good job of forcing the dangerous shot. Looks like we have Christian Carey coming on the field for Hallie Triplett. They're moving Emerson Glass over to right back to take Hallie's place, and Christian looks like she's going to be playing a left attacking mid. Clearance there by Ashley Denoya. Yeah.
So we got a deep throw in down here. Some of these deep throw-ins can be just as dangerous as corner kicks if they get that nice little flick header that the boys often try to do.
I tell you what, speaking of the boys, when you have Jackson Whitaker throwing the ball in from back here, it's almost as good as a corner kick.
Yeah, his throw-ins are. Oh, that's a nice hit off a volley. That's tough to do. It wasn't a hard shot. It was right on the goalkeeper, but that's a hard volley to make. That's a well-executed technique.
Good execution. Didn't quite get the power on it I bet she wanted.
No.
Lexi was in good position to stop it there.
A good step by Addie. A good step. They definitely are possessing the ball well. She's going to shoot. Yeah. Nice block.
Again, I feel like our defense, we're playing pretty good defensively. Maintaining a nice shape.
Yeah, our shape is good. We're defending well. We just can't get this passes through the midfield.
There we go, Hagen.
We string a couple together.
She can always create space. Oh, almost a very good ball down the sideline to Christian Carey.
Now, if we can run onto this, well, it's a little bit wide. We're struggling between the midfield there, just getting it through their defense. But they're attacking with they don't lay back. They put that high press on and play it well. Got to throw in their offensive side of the field. We're definitely putting pressure on the ball. Now this is where if we're going to score, I think this is where we're going to score. They're going to give it up back here, and we're going to have Hagen alone.
Right.
We can just get the ball up the field.
Hattie steps up to delay with confidence there.
That's the pressure we need right there. And good.
There we go.
Takeaway. Now we need to turn. Come on, Christian.
I'd like to see some more numbers get up there. It seems like we're still a little bit.
We're very, very defensive, and now.
Ball misplayed there by Maddie Folsom. I think she had the right idea to get it to the left back. It looks like Avery Etchison. We just couldn't quite get it to her.
So we got a foul. We got a chance. Is this a throw in or they called it for? They called a throw in. Maybe if we can do something here.
Ball drop back to Ashley DeNoya.
There you go. Good hold up. Higgins is very good at holding the ball up. See if she can get some.
That was almost a fantastic split there.
Great body work to try to get the ball back. But
Christian was ready for that pass too.
It's going to be a throw in for them down here. Well, we had little possession down there and
knocked on the door a little bit at least.
Make them think about it. But that's how we're going to score. If we're going to score, it's going to be on a counter like that. If our defense can just hold strong here. I don't really see anybody on the NOAA team that's got a big foot that I've seen so far. I haven't seen everybody, but every shot's look like something that can be handled.
Lady Hornets have done a good job of forcing the difficult shot.
Clearance. Well, they clear it out there. They give them a chance to get set up. Make sure they're all in position.
Dangerous situation for the Lady Hornets here.
That's unfortunate.
This number 12 looks like her name is Audrey Fowler for the NOAA Jaguars. She's a player.
Get this out of here. Clean it up. There we go. I don't know how much she's played at keeper, but that's tough to come in the middle of a game like that.
You know what, Jack? I just said I had that wrong. That's a girl named Faith Nairn, and she's only a sophomore.
Oh, wow.
Keep your eye on this number 12. She's going to be someone to look out for the next couple of years. Very tough to dispossess.
Pressure on us right here. Now here's where we got a little bit of opening. Let's pass.
Aspen looking to take it down the sideline here.
You're right, though. We don't have any numbers up. Aspen took the ball all the way down there herself, and the only person with her was Hagen. We're just kind of being content to play defense.
Yeah, you got to think that's part of the strategy right now, and I'm wondering if it's an attempt to wear them down.
That's where we can take advantage if we.
Good ball to Christian to Bella here.
Play it in.
Oh, right behind the back line. Was she onside? She was.
She is. She's onside.
Let's see somebody drop in the middle there for the cross. Christian.
There's a cross coming. Not quite where we needed it. Keep the pressure on. That's going to be a throw in. So we've got a little bit of a momentum going here. We've turned the tide a little bit.
Got an opportunity to get some more Lady Hornets up there in the attacking third.
This has been rarefied territory here. They haven't had the ball down here much, so they've got to really take advantage here. Let's see. But again, we just don't have much in the box. The throw-in goes over her head, and there's nobody really around.
very conservative and defensive in our approach to this game. Good job on Emerson Glass there. Misplays the ball back to Kinsey, who's going to have to play it back to Lexi.
It's well played by the keeper, getting it out of there. Tough situation.
Good tough play by Avery Etchison here. A bigger, stronger player.
They put a lot of pressure on us, that's for sure.
Nice ball by Addie Glass.
So let's string together a couple of passes.
Bella's going to save that one.
That player in. Good
ball.
Okay, now somebody coming in.
Hagen with a one-on-one situation here.
She's got a little help coming on this. Just not quite enough across.
Almost got it through there. And Christian was looking for that cross as well.
You can tell they've done their homework on Hagen. They're closing in on her when she gets the ball. A little bit of indecision on who is going for that.
Well, I think you better pay a little attention to Hagen. Yes, you're in trouble.
Definitely should.
We do have some offensive weapons, Jack.
Yeah.
We can get him the ball.
There comes a time when you just have to decide, when are we going to really sell out and push forward, because we're, like you were saying, we're very defensive, and so I think it's early yet. You don't have to be that much pressure yet, but we've had it down here for a while. This is promising. Yeah. This is encouraging.
They might be starting to wear down a little bit. Like we mentioned, they only have 2 subs. We should definitely be the fresher team toward the end of the game.
This is a big chance here. If Emerson can get us a good ball into the 18, maybe
she usually can give a good delivery here. Good ball.
That's a good ball. Get a head on it. Somebody step.
Heads up play there by the Lady Jaguar.
Well defended. They definitely can play defense.
Quickly getting to return the ball back into play.
She almost picked it up before it went out.
There's a little bit of urgency that we want to see, though, Jack.
Yeah, for sure.
Ball's good clearance by the right back there.
And this could be trouble.
Alexi's going to come out and just clear it.
Well done.
I tell you, for a new keeper, those kinds of plays are a little bit intimidating.
Yeah, it's in no man's land, and she's got to use her foot. Now this could be trouble. That's a good shot.
Oh, yeah, a good shot. And keeper's caught a little bit out of position there.
She was a little off the line, I think, and that just fell into a spot that nobody was at. We didn't close it. I think we were kind of on our heels there.
I tell you what, though, she's
good shot.
She's better than can be expected.
Was that number 12 that took that?
I missed the shot.
It might have been. I think it was that number 12 you were saying.
Just paying attention to Lexi. Just feeling a little bit sorry for the situation she was put in there.
Yeah.
Now
it's hard to decide where, if you're going to, where are you going to come out? What are you going to do there? Because just before she had to really come out, and in that time, she was kind of caught out.
Well, especially for a new keeper. She was anticipating playing on the field tonight, and then Addie Reynolds gets a injury. So now's the time to apply a little urgency.
Yeah, I think now we got to throw caution to the wind and say we got to try to push it up and score here. The possession has been difficult. When a team presses you hard like that, it's hard to possess, and they have not had an easy time possessing it through the midfield. Sometimes when it's like that, it's worthwhile trying to just play long balls in, but I'm not sure if we have the leg to make these long balls like that.
Mm-hmm. Ball's brought down by, looks like Hallie Triplett. Plays to Aspen on the sideline. Good turn by Hallie, but she, bad pass there, looking for Hagen Backus, and was dispossessed.
We haven't strung together a lot of passes.
We're building from the back here.
So it's going to be a throw in again in the offensive end, and we've kind of come back down here. We got 22 minutes to play. It's 3-1. Noah. They're the what? Jaguars?
The Lady Jaguars.
Lady
yes.
Jaguars. There's that space in the midfield there that we really haven't closed down. They've been able to possess that. That's kind of where that goal happened. We were sitting back. Now we're starting to get up. That's over everybody's head. I think she's on, but the keeper made a nice play to come out.
It seems even when we are getting up in situations like that, it's still more of a defensive-minded press. We'll have
Yeah.
both of our center midfielders staying right on top of the back line there. Good clearance by Ashley DeNoya.
Right.
Played directly
That's
to
well done.
Hallie. Oh, drops it into the back line. Hagen Backus, but we doesn't look like we're going to get there.
That was well played by the center back. She was patient. She didn't just clear it. She made the nice pass.
And he's trying to get the ball right back to us. Hagen will bring this down and get control here of the ball. Looks like we have 4 in the attack here.
So it looks like they've switched Hagen around. She's not playing the 9 right now.
She's not.
Okay, here we got a free kick.
More like a number 10 attacking center mid here.
So this is a dangerous spot where he's setting us up probably about 25 yards, 23 yards out.
That's dangerous for Hagen right here. She's definitely
yards
capable
out.
of putting this in.
24 yards out, right down the center. They've got looks like a 3-person or
There's 4 in
4-person wall. So this is definitely a shot. This isn't a. There's Hagen with the shot. Up, hit by the wall. It's off to the side there, and well done by the wall. Just didn't quite get it up high enough. Not sure if she was trying to go beside the wall or through the wall. No
Looks
call
like
there, just out of bounds.
I was going to say, it looks like we could have got that call here. Or are we going to get the throw in? Nope.
No, it's their throw in, looks like. Although they're discussing it.
He's having a talk with her.
I'm sure what he was talking about there is their throw in. So again, we're a little bit late to press when they bring it on. Like you said, we're very defensive. We're letting them have the ball 40 yards out. We've got really 9 people behind the ball. It's a nice step in there by Christian.
I think the intent could be to maybe force the long shot to give Lexi a little bit more of a chance there. Sometimes your best defense, though, is a strong offense, and when you're down by 2,
she's the furthest person up the field, so there's no one to play to. You're kind of in no man's land there. There's one thing to hold it up, but when you hold it up that far out,
no, there's not much you can do in a
anything to do
1v4
there.
situation here.
All right, who do we just have come in? I missed the substitution.
We got Bella McWilliams.
Bella came in. Okay, so they got Bella up front here. So we're about 18:50 to play. Still 3-1 Noah. Noah throw in. Down the line right to our defense. We possess the ball. There's a couple of passes, but again, 2 passes is about what we've done. We can't string together that 3 or 4 passes. There's a call, foul in our favor. We're going to be free kick from their side of the field.
At least we know we're going to have some numbers up here.
It's definitely time where we're going to have to start pressing up some numbers. We can't have those giveaways in the midfield, and it seems like we're definitely kicking it at them.
Dangerous play there.
Let's play. There you go.
Ashley, good play in there to Bella McWilliams. Couldn't quite find the handle,
good use
but
of her body, turning around.
Nice effort there.
Okay, so we can push up a little bit here.
Let's see if we do, Jack.
We got Emerson taking the free kick at about midfield. She's going to ask for 10, but no, she's not. She's just going to play it in. Bella plays it through, right back to Bella again. And that's where we got to get one through.
Good ball by Hallie Triplett. Ooh, high kick.
Yeah, they're going to call that. Not much she could do there other than just let it come down, but the defense was there.
Mm-hmm. It was either get dispossessed or give that a shot. Now he plays it right back up to the center back there.
Let's bring it down here. Let's go out to the...
See, even there, Jack, we have a 3v5 situation here. I'd like to see some...
Now, we do have 2 in the box now. If Hagen can get...
She can find a delivery here.
Yeah, she just kind of had a little mistouch there. And they're back going this way. And now we got a steal. Now we got...
Bella with an opportunity?
And she hits a shot right at the keeper. Maybe a little bit long of a shot there.
You know, Jack, I used to coach Bella, and I laugh. I've seen her take shots from 45 yards out, and I remember the first time I've seen her do that, I started yelling, "What are you doing, Bella?" The ball fought a perfect shot up in the upper 90. I'm like, Bella, you know what? Wherever you're out in the field, if you have the opportunity, take that shot, girl.
Well, that's the thing about high school soccer. You never know the keeper. You never know what so.
Right.
I mean, we haven't had any shots, so a shot's a good chance.
Bella's dangerous from back there too.
This is where we need to have this sense of urgency and get after the ball in the midfield. It just seems like the midfield, I think you're right, we've just been staying so far back, they've been able to possess through the midfield pretty easily.
Ashley looks like she may have gotten the breath knocked out of her there.
Now we're a little bit behind here. Just need to get this going here. That's
good
well
effort.
done, not just clearing it, but bringing it up. Let's make a good pass here. Maybe a little bit too many touches. Yeah, definitely played Hagen tight. Oh, that looked like she got her hand on. Yeah, they call a handball there. So we got another free kick. That's a dangerous spot where it's not. He's gonna pull the yellow card.
Oh, interesting.
I'm not sure if it's for the handball or for dissent. It looked like she had a little something extra to say to him. So in high school, unfortunately, the yellow card means you have to go sit for a minute, which I completely disagree with.
Well, even more so, 3 yellow cards this year, and then you have to sit a game.
And
so you want to avoid those yellow cards at all costs.
So that was, one of their good defenders, and now she's sitting on the side for either some dissent in what she said or with a handball. But this gives us a good chance. We need to take advantage here. We've got numbers in the box. We've got Bella who can put it in there.
Tell you what, I think they're looking for the delivery in the box, but Bella's dangerous from this spot right here. She's very capable of putting it in.
And she's going top. Oh. Yeah, she gave it a go.
She gave it a go.
A little bit against the wind, so that may have held it up just a bit.
Looks like we have the numerical advantage on defense this time. However, as soon as I say that,
that's a well-played ball too.
And she was on sides too.
Well defended.
Good.
It's hard to defend and not foul there, and we did a good job there. Now
very disciplined.
Possess it through here.
Got a 4v4 situation.
Still an opportunity here. They haven't cleared it yet.
Right, he tries to drop it in behind the back line.
Oh, we just kind of bounced right over our head there. Let's play back to the keeper. She can't use her hands, so she's going to have to. Oh no! Well, that was fortunate. She cleared it right to them, and they just completely missed the shot. So that's the trouble with playing it back to an inexperienced keeper like that. She's going to have to play it with her feet, and sometimes that's hard to do. Looks like we're going to make a substitute. We got Christian coming in and Ashlyn. So it's 14 minutes to go.
Ashlyn Davis.
Making a substitute here. Ashlyn Davis going back on the right wing, and Christian's coming up to play.
It looks like Ashlyn Davis is playing left back.
Yeah, she is
here.
playing left, and it looks like Christian's going to go over to the right. So they've got possession in the midfield. And it seems like this is where the game has stayed, right in this area here.
I like Christian in there at this point in the game. She has a really good first touch and is pretty good at distributing the ball as well. And then you have 2 offensive weapons in Hagen Backus and Bella McWilliams for her to feed the ball to. So hopefully we'll get some opportunity here.
We can get it to her in the midfield. But they have certainly defended well. Noah has been very disciplined. Now we've got a little possession here. If we can just bring it up the field and make a good pass here.
Bella plays it out wide to Hagen. Looks like
I think she's going to catch up.
She did catch the ball.
And
One player to try to be here.
She
gets around her. Christian's in the middle.
Christian's there. We've got
good delivery by. Once again, a very aggressive defensive play by their center back.
So we've got to throw in deep here. Misplayed just a little bit. We need to keep the pressure. One thing about Hagen, she will press you. She does not sit back.
She likes the ball at her feet.
Definitely press the ball.
That's,
Okay, now if we can hold it up here, she's got numbers on this left side.
she's going to drop it there to Bella.
Make a run. We need to make a run.
Bella into traffic and is
And
dispossessed.
just
Dangerous counterattack here.
step through, but we just are a little bit off the step there. Now, Benji, if we could just get through that midfield a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
We've done well this half as far as it hasn't been all one-sided. But they definitely have not given us much opportunity. We've had a couple of long shots, nothing really that we've played into the box and got some combinations.
It seems like most of our opportunities were stopped just before they could materialize.
They definitely played the
Oh,
long.
good shot
Oh,
there.
that's a good shot.
You know, I don't
Just,
care what keeper's back there. There's
no,
not
that
much
was-
you can do there.
That was well done. That was a nice shot. So that makes it 4-1. There's about 11:20 to go in the game here. It hasn't been a dominating second half by the Jaguars, but they've definitely taken the opportunities that they've had. I think they've only had about 3 shots on goal, but 2 of them have gone in. We got an injury on their midfields. I didn't see what
Yeah,
happened there.
I
They're
missed it
helping her
too.
off the field.
Looks like she may have turned an ankle. It's my professional diagnosis.
So that so now they're down to one sub, but it may be a little bit too late for that to matter.
Looks like it's the freshman Bridget Hauser here, being walked off the field.
Definitely looks like an ankle injury because she's not putting any weight at all on that left foot.
I think I'll defer to your diagnosis.
Right in
on
the
this.
midfield. So we've got 11:20 to try to generate something here. It'd be nice if we could at least get another goal and get some momentum going before spring break. It's always kind of a bummer to lose the last game before spring break.
It is. I feel like the girls have really made some strong improvements over the last couple of games too.
They've played,
You hate to see it.
they played
end
really
on a
well coming into district play. But hey, sometimes that can be a blessing in disguise to let you know.
little wake up call.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. And they haven't played. I've only been here the second half, but they haven't played poorly. I thought they've had some possession with it. This is where we've struggled. Their defenders have been very patient. They've taken the ball right there. She didn't foul. She took the ball away, and it's not easy to get the ball away from Hagen. That's a little bit of a loose
And again,
touch.
if you notice, we're still keeping our center mids right in front of our back line there, rather than pushing one or both of them up.
And she's got three players up. We just get the ball up there and just take a chance. We need to make, at this point we need to try even some long balls and see if we can get a misplay. Their defenders haven't misplayed much, but
It's time to start pulling the trigger.
yeah. So that's ushered out. They got to throw in deep here. We've got our numbers back. We're set up good.
Even though the Lady Hornets have done a good job at forcing the tough shot, the Lady Jaguars have done a good job of finishing that tough shot.
Come get this. Good job.
Those balls are tricky to bring down
Yeah,
sometimes.
they really
Jack.
are, especially if there's any wind. Luckily, it hasn't been raining lately because that slick ball can be really difficult.
Give Lexi credit though; she stepped up to the plate when she was needed.
No doubt. And really, the 2 shots that they scored on her, I mean, the second one, there's not much she could do. The first one was over her head as well. The Jaguars have been good at possessing it right through here, and now it looks like they're kind of going to play a little keep away here and possess the ball.
For the most part, our defensive look right now, we have a nice line here, but they're doing a fantastic job, the Lady Jaguars, of sort of probing our defense.
And, here we are, 9 minutes to go. We've got 5 across the line in the back. I just feel like at some point you got to say, you know what, we're going to press forward. We're going to put 3 in the back. If it's 4-1, if it's 6-1, it really doesn't matter. But we're staying tight with 5 in the back. But the other thing is you're not playing district games yet, and they're trying different things out. They want to see how things work out.
Right. Sometimes you just want to see what your girls are made of, too.
Mm-hmm. So that's a goal kick out of the back here. See if we can turn it around and get it going forward. About 8:40 to play here. So we're going to take the goal kick deep and see if we can get this ball. There's a nice space in the midfield if we can get it to one of the midfielders. And then
I think Hagen can get there, too. Drop it right there.
Head up with that. Just not quite getting to that ball. There's just clearance up the field. And still not a lot of pressure in that part of the field. Now, that's a good step. But again, the Jaguars have been really good about getting their body in the right place. And this
Boy, that's some speed right there.
Yeah,
huh?
that's nice.
Nice speed with the ball at her feet. And Lexi's
That's
was
out for a
decisive there,
corner.
and she knew that she could usher that one out for the goal kick for the Lady Hornets.
Actually, they called a corner. I
Oh,
think. Yeah,
okay.
they did. And they've got another player down. So
I'm with you, Lexi. I thought it was out on them as well. So
I think he pointed to the corner flag.
I think
Looks like
you're
they're
right.
Setting up. We have not had a corner kick in the second half. I don't know if we did in the first half, but we certainly have not. So we'll see how we defend this. We've got one player on the front post. We're kind of zone defending it. We're marking on that one. It's a dangerous ball in, and they get there first, but not a good full touch on it. They've had a handball there.
Again, another one of those tough to see fouls, but luckily the center ref was in position to see the foul for us.
Well, Hagen's got a little bit of an opening here, but this girl that's defending this right back has played Hagen well. She's not given her very much, and their right center back they collapse on her. And
well, rarely has Hagen had to face just one player as well, too. So.
No, it's always been they've collapsed on her. They've just said we're going to stop her, which is a good strategy. That's what I would do.
5 in the back line here.
Just now
Christian gets around her. We got
She's-
Hagen set up in the middle. I'd like to see some help for her. Good ball right back to Christian by Hagen, who almost gets the cross
well
through there.
defended by the center back. Looks like that's our throw in. We got about 6 minutes to go. Still a chance to make a dent here. We got a little
Ashland down the side here.
Still, we just can't quite get past this. This defense has really played well, and now we're on our heels again. And this is a through ball, and that's some speed right there. We're just running right past. So she's got a little angle, but that was well played. The angle, Lexi cut down the angle, and she's ready to turn and get it up the field, but we just kind of got nobody there.
Yeah, no real urgency. It doesn't look like.
They may be getting to the point where they're tired with
That
5
defense.
minutes to go. So they've really pretty much had their way in this part of the field right here, about 20, 30 yards out. It's a nice little touchback. She tried to do a spin, but we closed it off. Turn it up here.
Good ball by
It's a
Hagen.
nice play.
Even though it's a 3v2, you got Hagen and Bella here to see what they can.
Okay, now go.
Make happen here.
Bella's.
Oh,
We're a little bit too
steps
close
right into
together
her,
there,
yeah.
I think.
Needs to find that space there.
Okay, yeah. But see here, we're not making any runs. Their defense is way back, and we're not even in danger of being offsides, and we're not stepping forward.
Yeah, we have 4 on our back line here. Back here defending 1 center forward rather than getting up in attack.
They just never really came with that sense of urgency, even in the last 10 minutes. So we have a goal kick for the Jaguars. They're just going to try to play it out of the back here. Try to use up a little clock if possible.
They've been possessing well all half. I don't see why they won't continue to do so for the last 4 minutes here and run this clock out.
We're really not putting a lot of pressure on. We're kind of letting them possess back there now. Here we've got a steal, step through. played up through the midfield, and now we've got 3 players up. There's a good run
Oh,
through.
good ball
Okay, this is
in,
a good
Hagen
opportunity.
from-
One touch there. Oh,
if she can find the
Oh,
ball
she's
there.
we're still possible here. Just step
Step.
in.
Oh,
Man,
Bella.
that was such a good opportunity. I felt like if Hagen would have made one touch past it, now we've got a steal here. We've still got a chance. Hagen is right in the middle. We're going to play it in. She can't get through that defense. That was
Bella
a good
took a little bit of
opportunity.
a spill. Looks like she might be limping a little here.
Yeah, she is. She's really laboring on that right leg. That was a foot race there. We actually won that one. They've got some quick girls.
They do.
Nowadays. That's a clearance. We're 3.5 minutes to go. They've got a ball throw in deep in their end.
Hallie Triplett, their number 14. She can cover a lot of ground. She's got some long strides.
So a throw in deep, and we'll see if we can kind of turn this around, step in, and get the ball going the other way.
Bella trying to walk off the previous injury there.
And that's headed out for another throw in. They really don't have anybody in the box for this. They look like they're more just trying to keep the ball out here because they tried to throw that one into the girl that was in no position to score. They've got one girl on this other far side, but getting her the ball is going to be difficult. But again, they have nobody in the box. And we clear it a little ways. Now we got to
Who's
go
that,
right
Kinsey?
here.
Or center back.
But she's got nobody to go to. She lost the ball out there, but really there was nobody. We still got so many people back. There really hasn't been a threat much of this second half. A couple of chances. That ball that Hagen just had was a big chance, but other than that, we have not had much.
About 2 minutes left on the clock here. Lady Jaguars still up 4-1.
That's played out. I think they're tired, Benji.
I tell you what, it almost looks like the score should be reversed. It should looks like we're up by 4 the way we're playing right now.
That's for sure. We are not playing with any sense of urgency at all. And they're just throwing it right into the midfield there. And that's kind of been the theme of the second half. They've been able to, between the 20 and 30 yard line, and this girl's dangerous here. That's a nice ball. Oh, nice pass, nice touch.
Good
Our keeper
first
came
touch
out
there.
well. That was good.
Good job,
by
Lexi Bryson. That was a nice first touch there by the threat coming in there at the top of the box.
Well, we win the ball there, but we don't possess the ball. That's a difficult thing in that midfield on those long balls, not only winning it, but keeping the possession there. That's a good pass here. We can get it down the line, but they're going to step up a little bit out in front. Now here's a dangerous. Oh, no.
Kinsey, I think, is going to clear
Good
it.
job,
Did
Kinsey.
they? Yes, okay. Throw in there right at the corner flag.
Not sure if the first thought was to head it back to the keeper, but the keeper was coming out, and she was able to get it and save the throw in, not the corner kick.
Good thing, too. Let's not put any more pressure on the new keeper here. About
So again,
45 seconds left here.
They may take the whole 45 going to get the ball. Never understood why we don't have ball boys or ball girls to get the balls back in. So it's about 30 seconds. She's going to take the comfortable throw in here, and unfortunately we play that out for a corner. So we're going to have to defend one more corner at least here.
Looks like the Lady Jaguars may be content with this 4-1 score here. Oh, she's coming to us emergency now. She wants to deliver it one more time for the highlight reel.
It's a little bit long. Everybody goes through. Nobody makes a touch. We're going to try to save it, but looks like it's out for our throw-in, and that should do it.
Well,
And there's the horn. So
leaves the Lady Hornets something to think about for spring break.
yeah, something to work on. So the final score, 4-1, Noah Jaguars. And we got the boys game coming up, and I'm not sure what time it is. 6:40, about 20 minutes. I don't know what they're going to put on the clock.
Well, stay tuned, folks, and we'll be joining you back again for the boys game here in about 20 minutes.
All right, Hornet soccer fans, we're here at Hornet Stadium, and we're getting ready for the big game tonight. It'll be the Hornets against the Noah Jaguars. We got the teams are out on the field. Hornets are 3-0 in the regular season, and we're getting ready to start here. The girls' game just ended. Looks like we have the captains on the midfield. We don't know very much about Noah. I do know I ran into a friend of mine downstairs, a guy named Ben Holman, and his son is a big-time player. But fortunate for us and unfortunate for the Holmans, they went to Torchy's a couple of nights ago and got food poisoning, and Sam is not here, so we don't have to contend with Sam Holman. So that bodes in our favor. But their younger son will be out there.
The dreaded Torchy stomach.
The dreaded Torchies, but that actually sounds pretty good to me right now. So the boys are putting a 3-0 record on the line. They've had 3 clean sheets, no goals against. So we'll see what kind of a test we have tonight.
I'll tell you what, Jack, the boys have been playing good defensively all over the field, not just in the back line. I think they're taking a lot of pressure off of our goalkeepers. What I've noticed the last few games is we get solid disruption from everywhere all over the field. Good pressure, good pressing from our front line all the way back to the back line.
Yeah, our goalkeepers haven't really had to make very many saves at all. The other teams aren't getting any shots off. So it looks like we're going to start with 3 in the back. We've got, looks like we're going to start with Pearson Weaver up top. We've got Alonzo on the right. Are they playing Riker up top? It looks like Riker's going to play up top.
You know, it almost we got Jackson Hannon there on the right side and Riker on the left. Almost look like wingbacks to me. We'll see what we do.
I started to say we don't have enough players on. There's Blaine. Okay, I just wondered where Blaine was, and then he's going to start. Is that Donovan starting or Mateo starting? He's starting Mateo and Corbett in the midfield.
See, we have Alonzo Perez over there on the right side. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here we go. We're playing direct right from the start. One thing you can guarantee on the boys, they are going to press you. They will put some pressure on the ball.
Ball is played back to the back line. Looks like Jackson Whitaker there at center back. Plays it out to Jackson Hannon on the right side. Attempts to get it to, looks like, is that Mateo?
Yeah, I think Mateo's starting. I think that's him in the midfield.
That is. You know what? Patrick Murphy is sitting on the bench right now, and he's dealing with a little bit of a knee issue. They might be trying to rest him.
Oh, we got to be. That's the stuff that puts us in trouble there. That's Jackson's playing it out to Brock, and I'm not sure if Brock misread it. Pass was just a little off, but that's dangerous there. I like Mateo's skill. I think Mateo is not quite as aggressive as we want him to be yet, but we'll see what he does here starting now. That maybe will give him a little boost.
He's new to the team. He's learning the chemistry here. I think he's going to fit in just fine here.
Intercept.
Good ball here to Pearson.
So we'll see if Pearson can outrun.
Good effort by Pearson, and he's fouled.
And he's fouled from behind, so that's
looks like, is he getting the card out, Jack?
That's a good run.
No.
Well, this is what? This is right outside the 18. Where's he going to set us up? About 22 yards out. This was Jackson Whitaker territory here.
Jackson Whitaker is very dangerous from this position in the field.
Let's see if we can test the keeper right off. That was a nice direct pass, and we ran in on that ball.
Honestly, it wasn't a bad foul there, Jack. I think I might have done the same thing.
I think that was a smart foul. So they've got looks like a 4-man wall.
3-man wall. Dangerous situation for them. I don't think they know what they're dealing with here. Oh, good effort. And
nice follow. We crashed on that. That was the keeper kept it close enough.
Good effort by the Hornets. And Jackson Whitaker dropping back into the center back position as the keeper plays it out directly to the middle.
There's winning that first ball. Corbett's coming in, winning that. Now this is where we got to step in. Good step by Jackson Whitaker, but
dangerous pass there from Brock to Jackson Whitaker.
I'll tell you one thing about Jackson Hannon. Jackson Hannon has one speed, and he doesn't have an off switch.
I tell you what, both of those wingbacks are the same exact
That's where we have to be careful right there. I think we're fortunate that that's not a foul, and I think those are the chances we can't give up fouls back here. That's the thing that is we got to watch.
Right.
See if we possess through here. It's not bad by Riker. Let's just keep it possessing.
Yeah, I think the boys need to settle down a little bit here. They seem a little bit jittery. Everybody seems to have happy feet.
Riker has played really well in the second half and had a little bit of trouble with the touches in the first half. So I really hope he gets out here and really gets going in this first half because he's been a second half dynamo. He can put the whole game together.
That kid has he's all heart. He's a very tough player, and you know what? He's put on about probably 5 or 10 pounds of muscle this year and grown a few inches, and he's really coming into his own as a player.
He played for me and Brian Brust in middle school, and he was nonstop. And now that he's put on some weight, he's been a force.
He's always thought he was 7 foot tall.
He did, and his heart he is.
Throw in here coming up by the Noah Jaguars as Hilldale falls back into their defensive shape. Riker steps up.
Our way there. So fairly even. We've had a little bit more of a chance here. We just need to see if we can get some possession here. With Alonzo and Pearson and Blaine up there, I think one of the good plays is just play them in long and see.
They're all dangerous finishers.
See where Riker goes with it here.
We found out last week that Pearson is definitely a threat attacking. The lineup we had last week, I like that a lot, Jack. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I like the formation and the lineup.
I love the high press here. Now
ball into Mateo, who looks and drops it back to Zach Spear. He's another one who's improved. Good ball, good delivery here to Pearson.
Get us a touch. Hold us up.
Who's outnumbered and just couldn't quite find the handle.
Not quite out. And
I think we could have had a call there, sir.
I agree. But boy, I love the way we're pressing the ball here. This is.
Riker
I know the boys' games and the girls' games are different, but man, if the girls would press hard, I think it'd be a different game. Let's see what Corbett can do here.
Good ball to the corner flag here. And Riker does find the handle.
Oh, that's a nice play through.
Good delivery, and Pearson scores.
Well done. That is a great play by Riker. Riker came down. I thought his first touch may have been heavy, but he kept on to it, and he got it across, and Pearson got a nice touch in the finish.
Riker showed fantastic tenacity there and a good delivery to Pearson, who finished it.
So thank you, Riker Milton. Nice first half already.
Yep. He did what you asked, didn't he?
Toby Ogonla, one of the coaches, and I talked about that today, and he said, I want Riker to come out and play hard in the first half and have a good first half, and I think that's a huge confidence booster. That gives you the confidence, and we're 5 minutes in. Benji, this is 2 games in a row we've scored 5 minutes in.
It is, and the last game against Clempool, we scored early in the second half as well.
Yeah.
So the Hornets will come out. They'll come out firing on you. You better be ready.
So I don't know if you remember, but how many times last year did we sit through long stretches of the game 0-0 just under complete stress?
Absolutely.
Because we just couldn't put the ball in the net, and I think this year we've found a way early, and we get some confidence,
which is good to see.
Yeah, very good to see.
It's going to be a Noah throw in here. It looks like it about just on the defensive side of the midfield line.
Noah really hasn't had the ball enough yet to see who really has the skill to be dangerous. It looks like he's calling that against Riker, I think. I'm not sure what do you think. He called it Riker's way. Okay. I think Riker looked a little incredulous there and said, "You're calling that on me?" So here's what you were talking about in the girls' game. Oh, well, I thought it was a throw, and he called a foul. So Jackson's going to take this. Jackson could probably throw it as far as he can kick it.
Good delivery there. Is Pearson going to get through there?
Give up on it. What's this defender going to do? That's the thing about this. If you put pressure on the defenders, you have to make them make a play, and you never know what's going to happen. So here's your play, Benji.
That's it. This is almost like a corner kick when Jackson's at the helm here. Hilldale for the last few years have been really focused on possessing the ball. I think the difference this year is their possession has a little bit more intention with it. Oh. I think there's more intention to actually get some shots on the goal. Wouldn't you agree, Jack?
I totally agree. And I think last year we didn't. I don't know if we didn't value the ball, but we just didn't. I don't feel like we had the ability to keep these passes. But man, we just don't make a lot of cheap passes this year. And that's a perfect example. Corbett keeping the ball.
Alonso, good delivery right in the middle, and Pearson gets a shot
Pearson
off.
had a shot. I don't know. I don't think it got to the keeper. It looked like it was blocked.
The center back was in position there.
So that a perfect example of what you were saying. Corbett kept the ball. He got it down that wing. Alonso got us across. A lot of times last year we'd get into the wing and we wouldn't be able to get it across. We wouldn't even get a shot off there.
Or we would look for the safe ball. We'd try to play it back to the, play it backwards rather than looking for the first pass forward.
Definitely.
Which possession is very important.
That's a nice flick. That's what they try to do. That was
Who was that? Alonso with that flick?
I think Alonso got the flick. This is to Pearson. If he can
Pearson,
control it in there.
What a touch, Jack. Very well. That's fantastic ball control. That's a lot of years of soccer right there.
And Pearson is in the club. He plays center defender, so he's just overjoyed to get a chance to get up here. This is like he's in heaven.
Well, that position that he plays in club, it requires a lot of poise and a lot of mental confidence, and he displayed that there in that goal. Beautiful touch,
so
beautiful finish.
8 minutes in, 2-0 Hornets. Hornets have been controlled the entire game so far. Benji, I thought in the Glenpool game, those last 10 or 15 minutes, I felt like we got a little confident and laid up a little bit because it got a little testy at the end. I hope we just keep the full court press on here.
I agree.
And I tell you, I've been Brock Fletcher has played really well this year. Brock didn't play as much last year, and it's difficult to come in and fill that position, and he's done well.
I tell you what, we've had a lot of surprises. A lot of people have surprised me, Brock Fletcher being one of them.
Oh, that's a
push in the back there. Blaine McDaniel. Imagine we'll see Jackson Whitaker on the delivery here.
We haven't seen much of him, but we do have Colton Morgan in goal. Hopefully we don't see much of him.
No offense to Colton, but...
We'll just give him a chair and let him sit back there.
Just keep him awake. Well, just as you say that, Jack, Colton gets his first touch on the ball.
And he gets a nice ball out to Corbett.
Who flicks it on to Riker.
See, this is a nice possession. They're not giving the ball away. They're possessing. As soon as I say it, they don't, but a little bit of indecision there.
So we'll fall back into our defensive shape as the Noah Jaguars take the throw in.
We had some raindrops, Benji, right as I was walking up the stairs, but it doesn't look like it's raining now. I think we survived that.
One thing about Blaine McDaniel, he's really good at creating space for himself. Then you can find the good pass after he creates that space.
He's bigger this year too, and he's a lot better at using his body with his size. And I thought, especially as a freshman, he was really good with the ball, but boy, he was just muscled around, but not anymore.
I tell you what, Jack, I've noticed a lot of speed that he's gained.
Oh, nice cross.
And another, just outside of
well done by Pearson, and Alonso got a nice touch on it just off the side.
Pearson's been fantastic at finishing those shots this year, too. Alonso. Alonso has a knack for being at the right place at the right time, and he will usually finish those. It was just outside the post there. But as you were saying, Blaine McDaniel, a lot of these kids, it's fun watching them from year to year and how their bodies change and the new tools that they add to their arsenal.
There's Riker again attacking the ball.
And good delivery to Pearson, who's closed on really quickly there.
That's another dangerous spot. This is a Jackson Whitaker spot. Sometimes Jackson and Pearson will sit there and argue with each other who's going to. I think Pearson's decided he's taking this.
Well, here, let's see what Jackson has to say about that.
Here they go. Now they're going to discuss. I think really what they're discussing is what they're going to do for dinner.
Yeah.
I feel like they're probably going to Buffalo Wild Wings because Pearson's taking this.
I would recommend not Torchies at this time.
No, they're not doing Torchies. Although that's a little high. Just didn't get over the top of it.
Tell you what, sometimes Torchies is worth a little bit of food poisoning if you ask me.
I agree. I love Torchies. I think Pearson's brother just ran by and gave him a little word there saying that it was a little high.
Well, goal kick coming out from the Noah Jaguars.
And look at Riker. Riker's playing a great first half. He's attacking the ball. He's not letting nothing go.
Hornets seem to be closing really fast on the Noah Jaguars. They can't seem to get anything going offensively. Ball is played outside to number 10, their right winger here. And look at the speed on Jackson Whitaker to come and disrupt the play here.
I believe they've kind of got Jackson playing the sweeper role. He's got so much speed. I think his job is to cover that whole area, and he's definitely capable of doing that.
Jackson Whitaker has been a basketball player. We just got him back full time. And if you recall, Jack, the first game that he came back at, it's like he never missed a practice.
You know, what's interesting about that, Benji, is last year when he came out for a couple of games, it looked like he really was a step off. This year, he didn't miss a step. He came the first game, I think he hit a free kick for a goal.
He did.
He's such a better athlete than his dad, Roger. Hopefully Roger's listening to me.
I think Jan must have taught him everything she knows.
That's exactly right.
Ball's played in there.
Pearson played with Jackson on a T-ball team that Jan coached. And Jan scared me.
Jan still scares me if you want to know the truth, Jack.
Well, there's a first shot by Noah, not on goal.
Not quite on frame, but he did have some power. So keep your eye on that number 15. He looks like he could be a threat. And I just like in the girls' game, I think we're going to force their opportunities. I think their opportunity is going to be the dangerous shot.
Colton
Tough to
had that
finish.
well covered, so that was
Good to see Colton in position. Jackson Whitaker taking the goal kick here. Drops it into Pearson, who makes a good touch to his brother Corbett Weaver. Looks to play it down the line. Drops it through the
ball. If Striker can get there, the defender got there, but
Blaine mishandles,
over
lost his footing there, and he knows it.
Yep. That's a frustrating play when you run past the ball like that because, man, that was wide open. But he was hustling, and that's what we want. Mateo possessing it. Right back to him, but then just
and Jackson Hannon, with his motor, steps in there. Looks for the split there to try to get it to Blaine McDaniel. Unfortunately, wasn't able to find it. The ball's moving down the left-hand side there. Jackson Hannon, good interception, drops it to Alonzo. Dangerous play here. Pearson gets it through the back line. One-on-one with the keeper, and he finishes.
Nice. Well done. Good ball. That keeper came out, challenged him. He was able to keep it low.
And I'll tell you what, Jack, sometimes those shots are the hardest ones to finish. Man. That's where Pearson's experience and his poise comes in handy. He's not going to miss those one-on-one shots.
All right, we got Patrick Murphy coming in. We got, who else? Charlie and Kale are coming in. We got Pearson, Blaine, and
Mateo
coming out.
Give a nice little breath here.
So we are 15 minutes in. Where they got him? They got Patrick over on the right side. Kale's on the left. And Charlie's in the midfield with Corbett.
We'll move Alonzo over to that 9 position. Center forward.
I'm talking about
Patrick, good pressure.
Well,
nice. And sir.
Oh, here we go. Yes.
The foul was seen.
Now this is, we're right outside the 18. This is
again,
really
Jack.
dangerous.
I tell you, that's I'm going to say that's a smart foul. That looked like.
I agree.
That was a scoring opportunity for Patrick.
I mean, Patrick's passed him. We're clearly faster than them. We've gotten behind him every time, and I mean, if I was them, I'd take my chances with a free kick than letting Patrick run through it. Jackson doesn't have anybody to argue with now because they take Pearson out. So.
No question who's going to be taking this kick at this point.
Oh, was it what?
I don't think he blew the whistle for the kick.
Okay.
So looks like Jackson's going to get another chance. Number 3, good defense. Got his head on it for no reason.
You know, the thing about it, this is a dangerous position, but man, it's hard to get up over the wall and down from here.
Tell you, Jackson Whitaker and Pearson Weaver make it look a lot easier than it is.
Oh,
Good delivery, and what a finish.
That was nice.
That's some good soccer.
So that was played over the top. Corbett Weaver headed it back in, and it looked like the finish was
Kale Sanderson.
Kale.
And I'll tell you what,
That's
Jack, I'm really happy to see that. If you recall the first in our season opener here, Kale had about 4 open shots on goal, and just unlucky strikes, wasn't able to finish. And I feel like the next 2 games, he was afraid to take those shots. But now, hopefully, that built his confidence a little bit, and we'll see some more of that in the future.
That's nice to see, and he was very excited, and everybody was excited for him. That was just well played. I think that was a plan. I think Jackson played it over. He didn't hit it hard. He played it to Corbett. Corbett put it right back in front of the goal, and Cale did what he was supposed to do. Nice finish.
And it was not an easy finish.
Not at all. So we are 4-0 and 16 minutes in.
Hilldale with the throw in here. Cale about to make a run down the sideline. But they find him, and just a little bit of a heavy touch there by Corbett, placing it back to Riker. It's a little bit of the opposite situation that we saw in the girls' game. It seems like the Noah Jaguars are the ones that are overwhelmed and overnumbered.
Yeah, they really are. They're more overwhelmed than our girls were. Our girls at least put some balls down. Now look at the confidence.
Yep, you can see them reaming with the confidence.
That's just a huge change. Just a great thing to see before we start district play, because we will definitely need Cale to come up big.
Yes. Big throw by Jackson Whitaker.
There he goes. A nice ball. And there's Patrick. Perfect. Just come on.
Well, AR's got his flag up down here, Jack. And
which one? Here?
Yeah, way back here. I'm not sure what
What's
the call
calling?
was. I saw him raise his flag and wasn't sure what he was doing.
Well, it wasn't offsides because they are on the other side didn't call it.
I'm telling you, he raised his flag a good 45 seconds before that.
I don't even know
Patrick put the ball in the back of the net.
That's so long ago, I don't even remember the ball being down. Well, that was well finished by Patrick. That was a nice finish. This keeper's got to be shell-shocked.
He's got a lot of firepower coming at him, that's for sure. Ball's thrown in. Brock, nice little flick over to Charlie, who looks like he's going to play it down the line to Patrick. Good touch there by Patrick. Looking for somebody to distribute the ball to. A little bit heavy on his touch to Cale. I think he was trying to play it through him. Riker steps up. Good defense. Gives Brock the opportunity to dispossess.
Brock's coming.
Riker with a good ball down the line.
It's good to see Brock making a nice run.
And the center back and the fullback close on him pretty quickly. Double him. He's trying to usher it out of the back of the line there.
I'm not sure what they were doing, but they actually got it out.
He does a good job of getting it down the line. That's Riker, nice little pullback. Delivers the ball to Corbett. Oh,
nobody there.
He had 2 players that should have made that run. Either Cale or Riker should have made that run. I think both of them were waiting on the other to do it. Jackson Whitaker takes the ball here at the control. Fouled. Gives us a chance to get our offensive shape. Nice delivery by Jackson Whitaker. Riker finds the ball, gets his head on it.
We're getting to every ball.
And the Hornets will maintain possession.
I don't think the Jaguars have any answers. It's amazing to see the confidence change. I mean, Cale is on, he's just completely on fire right now after scoring that goal.
That goal was just what he needed. I like the confidence in his shots and taking those shots in the first game. It was unfortunate that they took unlucky bounces. I tell you what, I thought that we had a force field on this north goal down here.
Oh, I think you're right. And those first couple of games.
That game we played Grove, 0 points whenever it was on. I mean, the ball was hitting the crossbar. It was hitting everywhere around the line. Just couldn't quite get over the line. Then the next half, we score 5 goals. Corbett Weaver, nice pass to Alonzo. Plays it right back to him. And he gets the ball behind the back line with Patrick.
Just chipping. Nice.
Good
done.
finish.
Good
Nice
finish.
poise.
Well done, Patrick. That's a great ball. That's a great... You know, the thing that was different about that is the last couple of games we played balls in, and it seems like they've run too far. The balls have just skipped past us, but that ball stopped up, put it right at Patrick's feet, and he made the perfect finish.
He may have had a little backspin on that pass. I
So
think,
that-
Jack, we're seeing a little bit more soccer intelligence than we're used to over at Hilldale.
I absolutely agree. It's just this has been a nice progression over the last few years.
These boys are very well coached.
I bet people like Bailey James and Latham Weaver and Josh Triplett and Colton Jackson are very jealous. And Max James.
Max James, yeah, we've had several pieces. It seems like we have them all at the same time now.
And I tell you what, I don't know if you've seen the middle school play, but we've got some middle school players that are going to be up here next year.
Jack, we've got Hilldale's going to have some good soccer on the boys' side for the next 5 years. And I was just talking to someone earlier. I'm coaching my youngest son, who is 7. So we're going to come in right behind that 5-year with some more players. We'll keep this dynasty rolling.
Well, the thing about this middle school program, it's given a whole new opportunity to get players out and to play and get used to the system. And I mean, it has made a huge difference. Pretty much everybody out here played in the middle school system with Hilldale, except the people on the field now. Charlie.
Well, we have Mateo,
Mateo
who came from Muskogee.
And Alonzo wasn't quite here yet, but
right.
Everybody else that's out here playing in the middle school system.
It makes a big difference.
And these guys that are juniors right now went undefeated as 8th graders.
I think that's the case with all the top teams in our district especially. They've all played together since they were kids.
And I tell you what would be nice to see with this new WSA South, if the majority of these kids play club together, that's going to be another huge benefit for us.
Absolutely.
So we're bringing Mateo back in. Jackson Hannon's coming out.
We're going to drop, looks like Kill over to that wingback spot. I guess I'm going to call it a wingback. Looks like we have 4.
So we've switched to 4 in the back now. We put Pearson back in the center back, and now we're 4 in the back.
I think we're playing a 4-3-3 here.
And this is kind of where we've played a lot of the games with Zach Spear and Pearson as center backs, Brock on one side, and then the other wing has kind of switched back and forth.
Right. Ball's played out to the outside here, number 12. Plays it back to the right back again, who is dispossessed by Charlie. Nice ball here to Mateo, just a little heavy. Mateo couldn't quite get to that ball.
That's kind of been the one thing that's getting us the last couple of games is those balls like that, just a little bit out of reach.
Throw in here for the Noah Jaguars.
I think Brock might have had much idea what was going on that one.
He misjudged it a little bit, didn't he? Throwing into the right back again. Where's that pressing you like so much, Jack? Nobody seems to be pressing the ball here.
We're just kind of hanging out.
Content to just let them decide what they're going to do here.
Brock kind of let up a little bit, and then he had to go full speed.
Oop. Good defending there by Brock Fletcher, who kicks it out there for a Jaguar throw. Hilldale Hornet throw in. Backline starts to push up as Jackson Whitaker prepares to see what options he has.
Christian's telling him to throw it down the field.
And Corbett takes the handle here, delivers it to Patrick, who is got a choice to make here. Is he going to go sideline? Yep. Got Riker coming down the side. Oh, a little heavy on that touch there as they were closing really fast. I don't think he knew they were going to close that fast on him.
Yeah, they really closed well on him, the defenders, that time. Now this is that dangerous throw. They're bringing Pearson down. This is what they like to do, is throw it in and have somebody flick it over the top. Mateo's in that. No, I guess they're going to put Charlie in that flick position.
Jackson with a big throw. Just over Pearson's head. Nice clearance by the Jaguars.
Jackson Whitaker doesn't give up on it.
He's another one that can cover some ground really fast. He's got deceptive speed.
I think this is their first substitution, Benji, isn't it? Have they, don't think
I
they've
believe it
subbed
is.
yet.
I believe you're right.
Subbing in a couple of people here, bringing in a new number 9 to see what he can do up top. But boy, they just hadn't had the ball for anybody to do really anything there.
See, we don't have a roster for Noah, but it looks like they're playing that freshman that was just subbed off. I think he might be a freshman. He's a little guy. They put together at least a couple of passes here. Drops it back to the center midfielder,
Yeah, they've actually done a little bit of that.
who should have looked over there for the switch because he had somebody wide open over there looking for it. Patrick drops the ball back to Kell, who then drops it back to Pearson. Gives the ball to Jackson Whitaker, who plays a nice ball to Charlie, who gets right over his head and is just beaten by the...
I'm not sure who touched that out. He's calling it a corner, so here we go. It's our first corner kick of the night. Looks like Corbett's coming to take the corner.
Looks like they're going to crash the box on
Putting
this
the
one,
tall
Jack.
people in the box. Although I would not be surprised if they play it out here to Riker. I've seen him do that as well.
Yeah, it looks like Riker maybe
there we
expecting
go.
the ball. Let's see what kind of delivery he can provide.
Oh,
Good
that's a
ball.
Good just
Oh,
over
it
top.
was a little deceptive from up here.
Yeah.
It looked like it was a perfect delivery, and I thought Patrick was going to get his head on it, but he couldn't
Just
quite get
kinda
to it.
floated. If Riker had to bring that back to his right foot, I think he'd have been able to touch it and go left foot and kind of curl it back in.
He had the right idea, just barely failed on the execution. Goal kick by the Noah Jaguars. Patrick gets a head on it, knocks it out of bounds, prevents the winger over there from getting the ball, who just throws the ball in, plays it back to their right back.
I tell you, these goal kicks, I bet we've had the first touch on it 90% of the time. We've been on every ball.
Corbett creates a little space for himself, drops it back to Zach Spear. Nice little Hollywood pass there to Charlie, didn't quite get to him. Riker's looking for the ball on the outside here. Ball's played back to Jackson Whitaker. Oh, he's got the handle on it, Jack.
They just kind of ran into each other there.
He couldn't quite get enough control to get the pass off. He did a good job of hustling to keep control of the ball, but couldn't quite get the pass off. Ball's played into Corbett Weaver. Drops it out to Riker. Corbett looks around for his options.
See, this is good.
Zach Spear likes to look for this long pass here.
Yeah. This is good soccer here. They're just possessing. They're looking for the opportunity.
Again, it's with possession.
Oh,
a
that's a
handball.
handball there.
When we did, the ref
They're
did give us
playing
the
on.
call there. Oh, yeah, gave us the advantage.
Good ball.
But like we were talking about, Jack, it's not just possession. It's more than that. It's possession with intention.
Yeah. That ball was getting ready to fall right to Charlie, and their center back just got enough of a head on it. So we got 11:20 to play. 5-0 Hornets. Really been all Hornets tonight.
Yeah, I think our biggest challenge for Colton's going to be keeping him awake tonight.
I'm interested to see if they're going to bring in Jaden or if they're going to maybe put Jaden in as a field player.
Well, he's got his keeper jersey on at the moment.
Yeah. I think it's because he just likes pink. He would kill me for saying that. That's going over.
I tell you what, you might as well let Jaden come in and play on the field, and Colton,
I agree.
Colton may as well be sitting on the bench as well. Mateo
It's
with
nice
the
to see
scoring
Mateo
opportunity.
get down.
Looks like the keeper's not so much interested in building from the back.
No, they're
He's
not
going to
really
go for
playing
the
out of the
big.
back there. And the funny thing is they're playing these balls and we're winning
Oh,
every
horrible
single
punt.
ball.
Right to Patrick, who's got plenty of time to decide what he's going to do. Dishes it off. Good.
Well
Well done. Nice to love. Well,
the keeper got out on that one.
I'm not sure if that was a shot or a cross there, Jack.
Yeah, I think he was trying to cross it, but he got too close to the keeper. We got 10 minutes to play. The halftime can't come quick enough for Noah.
Keeper doesn't have much distance on his punts.
No, not at all. That's why I'm interested.
Ball into Riker. Top of Patrick couldn't quite get his foot to it. Needs a drop opportunity there. Give him some options here. What's Zach going to do? He looks to play it back down the line.
One more.
Corbett takes the helm. Patrick Murphy aggressively calling for the ball there.
I think Riker wasn't paying attention there, but he saved it.
Boy, these Noah Jaguars are going to have to be almost perfect in their passing because we're defending well all over the field.
Not letting any space at all. That's the other difference I think this year, Benji, is I've never seen us possess the ball so much. I bet we've had 70% possession in every game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just as we were saying, Jaden's taken off his pink and looks like he may go in as a field player.
And to add to that, Jack, I don't think it's just. I think that it's back to our soccer intelligence too. We're defending well individually, but they're also fantastic at cutting off these passing lanes. I almost felt sorry for Glenpool last week, who couldn't seem to get a shot off or a good pass off.
Throw-ins. So we got Jaden McWilliams is coming in for Zach, it looks like.
Looks like for Zach, so.
And Jackson Hannon has come in for Riker. Jaden's going to go back at center back. And
looks like we have, is that Kale coming off the field here?
I think they're just switching Kale to this side and Jackson to the right.
I think you're right, Jack. So Kale is going to be playing that, I don't know if we want to call it a wingback position. Charlie with the foul there. Charlie Divalis.
I mean, every pass we've challenged. Every pass.
You're starting to see the frustration on the Noah Jaguars.
There's a yellow card. Send off. Again, like I said in the girls' game, I completely disagree with sending off the yellow card. We have an injury here.
Was it? Did he get the card out?
He
Jack,
did,
I missed it.
He get the young man that's walking off onto the bench right now. He got the yellow.
Yellow cards are more dangerous this year. 3 yellow cards, and you have to miss a game. It doesn't matter when you get them in the season.
Now, Benji, this is interesting. I think that may have been a red card. They've only got 10 men on the field. I think it's a red card.
Now, what was the foul, Jack?
Unless it was a second yellow. I don't know if he got a yellow before, but I don't remember a yellow before. But he sent him off, and there's only 10 men out there for no. It didn't look like a red card foul from here.
It certainly didn't to me either.
Unless there was something that was said.
There must have been some dissent.
Well, that's not going to help Noah's.
Corbett with a good delivery right behind the back line.
Oh, goodness.
Dangerous play by the center back. He probably should have let the keeper keep it there. And the double team. Good double team choice here. Good. Kale steps up. And he does take control. No, not quite.
Not letting anybody out. That's just good work by Jackson Whitaker, not fouling and just keeping the pressure on.
Brock makes a smart pass to Pearson.
That's another difference this year. A lot of times our wingbacks in the past have tried to just go straight up field with that, but boy, we sure treasure the ball.
That's right. Good touch there by Jackson Whitaker, who makes it almost an impeccable pass. Feed it through to either Patrick or Charlie, but Noah Jaguars come up with it. Good step there by Brock Fletcher. Again, Jack, we're interrupting those passing lanes.
Yeah.
Nice touch by Patrick. He's coming to his left foot. What's he going to do here? He's got it a little bit crowded. Good job by the Noah defense there. Oh,
A good thought. That would have been. Oh,
Oh.
nice shot.
oh, did that go?
He had 2 saves on 1 shot. That shot was hard and high. The keeper had to make a save, then come back on it.
You know it's a good shot when it takes a keeper 2 saves
Yes,
to
for
stop
sure.
it. Huh? Good concentration by the keeper. Oh, Kale gets nutmeg there.
That was a great
Good.
step by Whitaker.
Jackson anticipating that pass again. The soccer IQ anticipating the passing lanes. It's number 12 displaying some skill here to get the pass off. Quality pass over to number 10 who couldn't find anything to do with it.
You know, we're 35 minutes in, 5-0, and we are not letting up one step. We got Alonzo coming back in, Blaine in. They are replacing Jackson Whitaker and Mateo. One thing that's been nice about these 4 games before the districts, we've had a lot of people in the game. A lot of people have gotten time in different positions. Coaches have been able to see what it looks like playing people in different positions.
Mm-hmm. With a lot of experimentation, finding out what's working, what's not working. I really like the chemistry on this team so far, Jack. Everybody seems to get along well, and it's the spirit of the team is one that I enjoy watching.
I completely agree. They've been fun to watch.
Ball's played in the middle to this number 12, who seems to be the only one having any type of success against the Hornets.
And that's a good step by Jaden.
Drops it off to Patrick on the right side, who gets the turn completed. And a nice delivery, but I don't think Hannon's going to get there. Good idea. He was just a little heavy on that pass.
Everybody on the ball is working.
Nice switch to Brock, who drops it off to Pearson, who gives it right back to Brock. Brock Fletcher going down the line and dispossessed by the one player that seems to be having any type of success.
He's definitely has made a mark.
Brock Fletcher on the throw, considering options.
Benji, I will say this is the warmest I've been at any game so far this year. It's not bad in the box here.
I'll have to agree, 100%. We're certainly a lot warmer than they look out there.
Yes.
The fans are all bundled up, and as usual.
I'm hoping once spring break's over, we'll have some warmer soccer weather. We got about 2 minutes to go here. I think everybody's just kind of continuing.
For the weary.
He's going to clear it out, and that may do it. We're in the last 10 seconds. I think looks like it's going to be 5-0 at halftime. Benji, a good first half, I think.
Good first half. Like you said, I think we controlled the ball well. We were actually finishing some of these opportunities, making the most out of every opportunity.
That's right. We definitely did, which, like you said, was totally different than the Grove game, because that was frustrating to see. I think in Grove we had more shots on goal than we did this game.
I tell you what, I think
just
you're right.
didn't
And
score.
we had more shots on frame, but it was unusual. I don't know that I've ever seen a half like that. Ball bouncing all over that goal line, and not quite going through to the net. But we'll pick back up action here in about 10 minutes, folks. See how the Noah Jaguars regroup, and we'll see you in about 8 minutes.
We just found out that was a red card because the player got a yellow, and then he touched the ref after he got the yellow, so he got 2 yellows.
Oh, no.
So they're playing with 10 the rest of the way.
Unfortunate for Noah, who they relied on substitutes anyway, and couldn't seem to make anything happen on the field with 11 players. And
That's right.
When they're now down to relegated to 10, it's going to be even more of a challenge.
Well, sure I am.
They have their work cut out for them coming up here in the second half, and we'll see what happens here in about 8 minutes.
All right, we're back to Hornet Field, getting ready to start the second half. It's 5-0 halftime in favor of the Hornets. Hornets are back on the field. Noah's still talking. We're making a few changes, it looks like. We got Jaden McWilliams is going in as goalie. Colton Morgan didn't have much to do the first half, really. We've had a lot of pressure.
He's going to do the same thing on the bench that he was doing in the
exactly.
first half. Huh?
He could have had a seat out there. I don't see. Do you see any changes, Benji, though, from the way we started?
Well, we have Patrick in there,
Patrick,
and of course we don't have Pearson up top that we had last time. I think the biggest story here, Jack, is the Noah Jaguars couldn't get much going the first half with 11 players, and we found out that at halftime that they are down to 10 because they did have a player get sent off.
I really feel like the fair thing to do would be give them one of our players.
Let's give them our keeper.
Yeah.
So
they've got the opening kickoff.
Yep. Noah Jaguars with the kickoff. They're going to play it back to their center back, who seems to be a good player. This number 12. He's able to create some space for himself and some opportunities, but unfortunately for Noah, the Hilldale Hornets are just too quick to close on him.
Yeah, 12 has definitely been the shining light.
Brock plays the ball into Mateo, who drops it right back to Brock, and he's probably going to look for Hannon on the right side, but he was cut off there.
Benji, I just got a text from Toby O'Gonla. He said, remember, I'm going to watch the game, so don't abuse me too much. Well, so, Toby, we will not abuse you too much.
My tongue's going to be sore, Toby, from biting it so much after this, but
you're asking us a lot.
We had a nice little opportunity there. Patrick and Alonzo both in a foot race for a one-on-one opportunity. Couldn't quite get there. Ball is played back to their center midfielder, who is under a tremendous amount of pressure by the Hornets, a swarm of Hornets.
Nice. Well done, Benji.
I was hoping somebody would appreciate that. Thanks for the credit, Jack. Brock plays the ball out to Jackson Hannon on the right side, who has got Alonzo on the line.
Oh, nice ball.
Good ball. And
it was closed well, but that was a good ball by Jackson.
Now the fullback here doesn't seem quite sure what to do with the ball. Looks like Patrick, made the wrong decision.
Oh, that's a nice thought. He had a chance. Got his left foot on it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that shot at that point.
Benji, I got a text from Philip Denoya, says, you guys should go pro. Philip, I don't know, did you mean we should get a GoPro or we should go pro? I'm not sure.
Goal kick is played out. Both players misjudge the ball. Falls to Brock Fletcher, who plays the ball into Patrick Murphy. Looking for someone on the sideline who didn't materialize. They elect to play it back to the center back. And Patrick, nice pressure.
Forced that mistake, and we just couldn't quite get there. That's unfortunate. We got our feet tangled up there. Nice pressure by us. We definitely have still stayed with the pressure.
Those type of effort penalties, I don't have a problem with that, Jack. I think I'd rather see that than sitting back ball watching.
Absolutely.
You know, every time you see that ball played back to Pearson Weaver, you just have a sense of calmness and ease. You know it's going to be distributed properly. You know he's going to handle it properly. It's nice having a player like that back in our back line.
See, this is something we haven't seen in years past. Right here, we have just been confident, comfortable possessing the ball right here, keeping the ball.
A whole host of players calling for the ball here.
Jackson Hannon is screaming at the top of his lungs for Corbett to pass him the ball, and nobody will give it to him.
Blaine finds Patrick in traffic.
Oh, nice pass by Patrick. That was pretty.
And Alonzo just wide.
That was some good football right there. They played it through. Patrick made a nice pass. Alonzo, I don't know if he couldn't decide if he was going to shoot or pass. He may have been going for that far post, but boy, if he'd have laid it back just a little bit, I think we'd have been.
Or if he'd laid it forward a little bit, it'd been a good shot.
Either way, it's just kind of right in between.
It was kind of right between.
But it was well played, and we're back right back again. I mean, we've given him no room to breathe.
Even this number 12, their center midfielder, he was able to create some space for himself, but not enough time to actually complete a pass. Exactly right there. Perfect example. Jackson Whitaker
big
with a
ball.
nice pass to Patrick.
What's
Can he
Patrick
get
gonna do?
there? Oh, couldn't
Man.
quite get there, but he
The goalie played that well, I have to say.
did. Jackson Whitaker the opportunity. No goal in the box.
Oh, that was
Perfectly
that.
placed
I
by
like
Alonzo, but look at that effort on the keeper.
Yeah,
Let's give that man some credit.
absolutely great play by the keeper. But you know what I like is Jackson didn't try to take the shot. He made the smart play, and Alonzo was there. Alonzo made a good play. It was just a good play by the keeper.
Nobody anticipated that keeper being able to get back into position so fast. He was great effort on his part. Ball's played back to Pearson Weaver. He sends it right back to Jackson Whitaker. Over to the right side to Brock Fletcher, who finds Patrick, who flicks it outside, but the pass is intercepted and knocked out of bounds, but Hilldale has the ball.
Benji, I think Jackson Hannon is going to lose his mind if nobody passes him the ball on this right wing.
Somebody find Jackson Hannon on this pass. He wants his shot. Those people that play on the back line don't get their scoring opportunities very often. He's smelling blood right now. That's a tough kid, Jackson. With the back issues he's having and watching him play through the pain and the trial he's been going through, it's been impressive to see.
Well, in the last game, he started the second half, and 2 minutes in, he gets fouled, and they break his glasses, and he sat out the rest of the half because he had broken glasses. But I was told he's going to get contacts, so
that might be a good idea because he was not very happy when that happened. He did not want to step off the field. Blaine looking for the call, and he gets it.
Spent a lot of time on the field today. He's been tripped up a lot. Finally got a call. I think that's the first time he got the call.
Spending as much time on his back as on his feet.
This looks like it's going to be a Whitaker type ball.
Again, Jack, you don't know what's Whitaker going to do here. Is he going to go for the delivery? Is he going to go to try to put it in that upper 90? Either way, you've got to be respectful of both options, even way back here. Lex for the delivery into the 18. Nova Jaguars get the clearance.
Even now, I mean, we're still pressing hard. Corbett's right on top of that, and Patrick's right there. Just how much Jackson stayed with it.
Good, Jackson Whitaker.
And then here's a smart play. Bring it back. We reset. Get everybody in their position. Play it down. Pass them.
Their little back there misjudged the ball. Gives Blaine the opportunity, who almost plays a fantastic ball through the center backs, and Patrick was crashing hard, ready to finish.
I don't know if he was looking for Patrick or Alonzo. Alonzo ran past like it was kind of a.
Oh,
here we go.
There we go, Jackson Hannon.
Come on.
And look at that effort, Jack. There's no chance. You and I both knew he wasn't going to get there, but
he never stopped.
Nobody told Jackson Hannon.
You know, it's the hair, Benji. It's the hair is what does it. He gets the power from the hair. It's
that
like
mullet
Samson.
power, huh?
Yes.
The power of the mullet. Nice pressure by Jackson Hannon.
You know, it's good to see that Toby has taken off his hood. I think he's a little bit warmer. But he does have the stocking cap on.
I don't know. I kind of enjoy seeing the shivering people out there. And
oh, look at this.
Good effort to save the ball. No, we're trying to figure out what they're going to do with it. Dangerous pass back to Corbett, who dishes it off to Blaine. Oh, Patrick didn't think he was going to get through.
He thought it was going to get taken from him, and he ran right through it.
Patrick was getting in position to defend there, and little did he know he had the opportunity to finish and get a goal.
That's always a frustrating play to me, Benji, when you think it's going to get intercepted and you're running to do the right thing, and the ball goes through, and you're like, oh, it was right there.
If you were a better player, I would have been in good position. That's what he's thinking.
Exactly right. Now we're going to reset again.
Plays it all the way back to the center backs.
We don't force a lot. We reset. We get in position.
Again, it's that soccer IQ.
Dangerous ball through.
Oh.
Well, that was a little bit iffy.
You know, I think we would have got that call if it wasn't in the box.
Yeah. Coach Schwab's not happy with that. He feels like that should have been a foul.
Let's not get greedy, Coach Schwab. It's 5-0 here, I think.
You know, the interesting thing is we have not scored since they've been down to 10 men. Let's see what Mateo wants to do here with it.
Wanted to take it down the line, but good effort on their left back there.
We are 10 minutes into the second half, still 5-0. Again, we've had all the ball this half.
I think Jackson Whitaker's arms are going to be as tired as his legs after this game. All the throw-ins. Nice toss to Patrick, who was looking for the flick. Get a do-over here. Sending Pearson up into the action here.
Pearson up here. We've got a bunch of people in the box.
Well, again, it's like we talked about earlier, Jack. This is almost like a corner kick with Whitaker on the throw-in. Oh, good placement on that ball.
Done. And that's the danger of Jackson Whitaker's throw-ins. That's a corner kick, basically.
That's right. And I tell you what, it looked like almost an afterthought to get Pearson up high there. They thought about it almost when it was too late, got him up there and into good position. Whitaker makes the toss, and Pearson finishes. Perfect placement. Now, usually on those headers like that, Jack, you want to head the ball down, but in that case, Pearson had the presence of mind to place it right where it needed to be. And for the 7th time tonight, the Noah Jaguars are kicking off. Score 6-0. I think that might have been it. They caught Jaden up high slipping, they thought. In the top of the 18, they went for the shot in the kickoff. Never seen that in a while.
I've seen that one-time work in club ball against the team my kids were playing on, and I wasn't happy about it.
That had a chance there, Jack.
I'm telling you, you don't think it's coming. And when I saw it work, it was on a old bumpy grass field out at Indian Springs, and it hit the ground and took a bad bounce right over our keeper and in. And that's an embarrassing goal when that happens.
I guarantee you, Jaden's heart jumped up in his throat when that happened. Corbett gets the handle there and passes it to Alonzo. Good pass to Patrick, who tries to split the defenders to get it to Blaine McDaniel, but they did a good job of closing on that pass.
Some of those passes like that, you just got to make. You just got to take the chance, and if it's intercepted, it's intercepted. But
that's right.
Those are those dangerous passes you got to make.
Well, especially there's no real threat of a counterattack so far.
Right.
From these guys. And just as I say
Speaking
that.
of the devil. Oh, that's a nice ball. But we're back on it. We're all over it. He's going to take a shot. Might as well.
Yeah, any chance you get, I would do the same thing. Just start firing. Got the keeper stepping out here, but Pearson recognizes that, knows he needs to take control. Comes down the sideline, passes to Corbett. Gives it right back to him. Good pass to Patrick, who finds the ball on the sideline to Blaine. Oh, good. Some good soccer right there, Jack.
That is good soccer.
Nice little combo. Corbett deciding what he wants to do.
Nice touch by Blaine. Probably didn't. Very nice. He's going to take it. Nice. Oh, good save.
Blaine
the
wants to
keeper's
get
made a couple of good saves.
That's the score's 7-0, but that keeper, it could have easily been 10 or 11-0 without his effort.
That was a good touch by Blaine. Bring it back, and then he came back on his right foot. Blaine's got the ability to do that. Now we got a corner kick, and looks like they're going to play my dreaded least favorite short corner.
Toby, he
Come
said
on,
it, not
Toby.
me. Just to be clear, Toby, that was Jack Weaver.
Okay, so I just want to make it clear to all the fans
Jackson
listening.
Hannon.
Oh, Jackson Hannon got
What
his
a
shot!
shot!
Well done.
Almost hit that upper 90. Now we see why that man wanted the ball on the outside, Jack.
He's not done yet.
It's the power of the mullet.
I want to see another corner because I want to complain about the short corner at least one more time tonight.
Well, here's the pseudo
Here's
corner.
our corners when we throw it in.
The Jackson Whitaker pseudo corner kick.
Oh,
Almost the exact same play.
Just got the head the wrong way on that one. I'm trying to clear it, but it's not going far.
Nope, and unfortunately for them, we have a lot of numbers up there.
Take his chances from there.
Pearson, I thought he was going to get there.
I don't think the keeper needed to make that save, but he did. And here's my chance to complain about the short corner again. They've got 2 men. They're peeling that one man off.
They were looking for
Oh,
Riker
yes,
back there.
Jackson Whitaker coming out. Charlie Divalbless coming in.
Good game by Jackson Whitaker to this point.
Very good game. It looked like they were trying to play something with Riker out, and he's come in now.
Oh, we got to. Do they give us an advantage there? No, they can't give us. Okay.
Oh, they're pointing to the spot.
Yeah, you know what happened, Jack? I think we got fouled just outside of the box. He played advantage. No, that might have been inside the box too. And then the second foul, he couldn't let it go.
I think you're right. So we got a penalty kick. Who's going to take it? Corbett taking it?
Yeah, Corbett's going to take the kick.
He's telling his brother missed one earlier, so he says, no, you're not taking any more. So Corbett's, the senior's taking this one.
No, don't count this keeper out. We've seen him make some good saves tonight. Looks like the Hornets know it. They're ready to crash and follow through here.
Making a substitution for the Jaguars. Blows the whistle. That's well done in the side moving.
Perfectly placed ball.
So that is a touchdown and an extra point. With 25 minutes to play. I'm still not sure what happened there. Because I think the first foul, I'm not sure, maybe the first foul was in the box, but he pointed like he was going to let him play, and then he called it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was signaling for the advantage or if he was saying there was no foul. I couldn't see from my angle either.
It's hard to, this soccer field is hard to see because the gray lines, you can't really see the 18.
That's right.
I hated that when they did that, but, football's king.
I really don't want to miss an opportunity to complain about a referee, so I want better angles.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see somebody tell Pookie that he needs to come up here during one of these soccer games and talk to us. Pookie, I'm talking to you. You need to get up here. We'll talk a little football, the real football.
We'll make that happen.
I'm old enough that I was Pookie's team doctor when he played middle school.
Oh, wow.
For Hilldale.
Okay.
Jackson Hannon is dying.
Now, he played at Northeastern State University too, right?
Yeah,
he played college ball there.
He started here, and then he ended up at Muskogee. His dad, Clay, was a coach here to start with under Larry Hurd.
Mm-hmm.
And then Clay went to Muskogee, and Pookie played at Muskogee.
Now, let me tell you something, Jack. Look out for his little son. He's got a son,
Larry
that's 7 years old, and he's a heck of a soccer player too right now. And that kid is he's got that instinct. He's got that competitive instinct. He's going to be an athlete for us for sure in whatever sport he chooses. Goal kick coming up here for
another sub. We're going to see Easton for the first time. Easton's coming in. We got Jackson Hannon is coming out. He's not happy because he hadn't got another shot. Riker's coming out. Kale back in. But this is the first we've seen of Easton today.
You know what I love about Jackson Hannon? You saw him coming off the field there. You saw how unhappy he was. Then he has to sit gingerly down on the bench because he's sore. But that kid,
that's right.
You have to drag him off the field.
That's for sure.
Yeah, we got Easton Morgan playing at the right back position, it looks like.
Easton, another one that has a nonstop engine. He does not.
He does. He's fun to watch. I think we're changed formations here. Looks like we got a 4-back set.
They've actually had Easton playing in practices some as keeper. I don't know if he's played keeper in JV or not, but he's actually spent some time back there.
Easton with his first touch on the ball. Strike that lands out of bounds, giving Noah a throw-in opportunity. Not sure what's going on here. Is the ball?
Oh, he's putting that ball back behind the net.
Okay.
And as predicted, Jaden has done absolutely nothing in the second half.
And Colton Morgan doing about the same thing he did the first half. Noah able to put together a few passes. Nice cross to the middle, but the Center forward couldn't seem to find the handle on it, which gives Eastern the opportunity down the sideline here. Drops the ball back to Zach Spear. He makes a smart pass to Pearson, who I think is going to find Corbett Weaver in the middle, and he does. I think Pearson might look a little bit more aggressive. No, passes it off to Easton. Patrick with the turn. Delivery into Charlie.
Good job. Charlie made a nice run.
Yeah, I like the way they synced up there. Just a little bit too far ahead of him.
And let's see, we got Brock coming in for Corbett. You know, we've seen more. Oh, he's putting Colton Morgan back in. He's going to put Jaden out in the field.
Yeah, it looks like Jaden's going to get some more field time.
We've seen more nice runs than we did those first few scrimmages. People weren't making runs, I didn't think, but they are sure making better runs now. Mateo with nice.
And you know what? That keeper, it was a great effort on his part. Got a hand on it. Just wasn't enough.
Mateo just pounced on that and took the opportunity very quickly.
Jack, that's I think he needed that confidence boost as well.
I agree.
Good goal for him.
It's nice to see him get that and Kale get his goal.
I think Mateo's got another gear that we haven't seen yet.
I agree. I think he's not. He hasn't gained the confidence that he will, and I think that'll help.
You know, you see flashes of it, and those flashes start to get a little bit longer and longer until they develop into the player that you thought they had the potential to be.
Toby has told
Colton with some action.
Yeah, Colton actually. Toby's told me all along that Mateo's a good finisher. He just needs to get that opportunity.
Good. Hopefully that'll break the seal for him and open up some more opportunity for him. Colton with his second or third touch of the night.
In the last 30 seconds.
I think Jaden might be a little bit jealous now. Maybe he should have stayed in a couple more minutes. Patrick turns on the burners to good effort on his part.
Catch up to it. Good.
Oh, good delivery too.
Yeah,
good delivery. That's what I like to see. I like, even when the game doesn't matter, you see that kind of effort and those kind of opportunities.
We're not letting up a single bit. We're 60 minutes in and it's 8-0.
Patrick pulls it down, drops it off to Kel, who looks for somebody in the middle. Center back's doing a good job. Look at those center backs, Jack. I think they are just about worn out.
I agree. They've had a lot of action.
They try to push their line up a little bit too.
They're just a little bit in disarray back there. We just got right past them.
Oh, nice shot. See, look at that. That's Kel taking the shot that I don't think he would have taken last week. Let's keep that up, Kel.
I have to say it's 8-0, but this keeper has not done poorly. He's made a lot of saves. Boy, they're not pressing us in the midfield at all. We're just doing whatever.
No, we have all day long.
And it looks like he's playing Brock in the midfield now.
Yeah, I think Brock's playing the 6 in that defensive center mid spot, which he's a good fit there. Patrick takes the ball, finds the space in the middle. Is he able to get the shot off? Is he fouled? No, and I think he got the ball.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Can't see it from here because I'm behind it, but that's close.
Either way, good effort on Patrick's part.
I'd love to see Charlie get a goal and gain some confidence. We've got Kale confidence and Mateo. I'd love to see Charlie get one.
We know Charlie's got another gear too, so hopefully when we start district play. Good effort. Saves the ball from going out of bounds, and Patrick with the collision. Careless collision there. That's one of the fouls I don't like.
Poor number 11. He's just about had enough.
I'll tell you why, Jack. The game has changed since 1876 when I played soccer. They used to let a lot more of those shoulder-to-shoulder collisions go, and the slide tackles were a lot more violent than they are now. which is a good thing, though.
Oh,
I'm
nice
glad it's
by
a safer
Blaine.
game.
We got a big opportunity here. Look for a corner.
Oh, nice little steal there by the number 21, the center back. Almost a foul, but he got the ball.
Okay, we got Jaden McWilliams coming in, and is this Donovan coming in?
Looks like it,
Donovan,
yes. Number
and
10.
Easton's coming out, and Patrick's coming out.
Patrick's coming out.
So this is Donovan's first action in this game. Well, it looks like we're going to play this with the box, Benji. I'm impressed.
I think they heard
No,
you.
we didn't. I'm wrong. They kept us on sides.
Still probing here.
Oh, man.
Good idea. Just a little bit too much on that cross. It sailed over Pearson, and it looked like, who was that, Donovan there?
Yeah, he was in
On
the
the way
back
too.
post.
Noah Jaguars taking their time to set up the goal kick here. Taking advantage of the brief respite. Oh, mishandled by the center back there.
Well, we've been first two on just about every ball.
Which, no matter what the score is, that's what you want to see.
Yes.
Ball back to Pearson, who's going to find the easy pass to Jaden McWilliams, who has the time, plenty of time, to decide who he's going to distribute the ball to. Nice ball to Zach and Charlie. Stay with it, Charlie. I don't think Charlie's expecting that ball to stay there for him.
So it's a throw in, but we don't have Jackson Whitaker in the game, so
Well,
somebody else is going to take it. Charlie's going to take it, it looks like.
Looks like they're bringing Jackson in.
Jackson's going to come in for...
Looks like Alonzo. Oh, we're going to put... I wonder if they're going to play Jackson up top and forward here.
Charlie's going to take the throw in.
Worked out last time. Look, we're bringing Pearson back up into the box.
Jackson's going to take it.
That Whitaker-Pearson-Weaver connection. Oh.
Just a little nudge in the back, put him out of position. We're going to reset and bring it back right at it.
You know, you can play it all the way back to the center back because the Jaguars are so tired at this point that they're not putting any pressure on our defense at all.
We finally got one of them coming up. Oh.
What a pass.
Oh, man. I think Blaine tried to run around the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have another penalty kick opportunity. Ball's cleared out, but it looks like Zach's going to get a head on it. Drops it to Dominic. Zach with another opportunity. Creates a little space for himself to get it back to Jaden. Jaden McWilliams finds Kel. No, that's Mateo.
Well, we just... It's such
Drops
good
back to
possession.
Charlie. A little tiki-taka Barcelona style soccer here.
Which for the first time in I don't know how many years are no longer in the Champions League.
Well,
That's a shot. Oh.
Oh, and Dominic.
Oh my goodness.
He got a good strike on it, just went a little wide.
Keeper just laid it right there. We are inside a closed room with the windows closed, and I can still hear Toby.
Passion while up 8-0. Goal kick comes out to the center of the field. Charlie gets a head on it. Tries to dish it out to Blaine. Charlie with a nice touch to pull the ball down here. Takes on two players. Drops it off to Mateo, who dishes it out to Kel on the left side. Nice little pass to Blaine McDaniel, who
I think
makes a
Kale was
nice
wanting
little
it
move.
back.
Oh, Charlie just misses the ball, but that's okay.
Blaine's making the run.
Good delivery,
Oh,
and
that's a
Blaine, no.
He got there, but he was just a little wide, but that was a good look. Blaine made the run, and he got
And
paid
Charlie
off with
found
it.
him. Teo couldn't quite find the ball. That scoring opportunity there.
And we've just been on every single ball, every ball.
The effort's still there, even when we're up 8-0. I mean,
yeah, these guys, Zach's wide open over here. They got to cross it. Could let him just a little bit more.
Zach all day with
That's
the decision
well
to
done by
make.
Zach. Nice pass.
Very good pass, and oh, Blaine with the second opportunity.
Man, that was well played by Zach Spear. Nice, just laid it right for Blaine. Blaine off the crossbar first, and then off the goalpost second.
Nice poise by Zach, taking his time, deciding where to deliver the ball. Perfect delivery. Just one of those, it's the way the ball bounces sometimes, Blaine.
I have to say, Brock's done well in that defensive midfield position the last 10 minutes or so.
He has.
That was a good step, but right back to Brock.
Nice little pullback and hits his back foot. Ball wasn't where he thought it was going to be, but he still kept the handle, passes it back to Zach, who plays a safe ball to Jaden McWilliams.
Plain simple.
Well, Noah's making it really easy on us to play. If you look at there is
Zach,
zero closing
Zach's
speed
dying
in these
for the
guys.
ball.
I think Noah's ready to take it to the house. If you look out there, Jack, they've got their hands on their hips. They're just walking, no effort to try to win a 50-50 ball.
Well, we are in the 70th minute, and I think that's enough that they all wanted.
Probably could have got another call there.
I think that's a penalty if it's not 8-0. I think this guy's taking it easy on him.
Center ref may be feeling a little bit bad for sending the kid off in the first half. Ball's played into the middle here. They mount their first counterattack of the second half. Handball. Center lets it go. Again, Jack, we have all day to decide what we want to do with it. There's some nice effort by number 21 there.
Jaden's going to take his chances here.
Yeah, definitely a mismatch on speed there on that opportunity for the Jaguars. Charlie gets around the...
Keep going. Keep going. You're around.
Oh.
Nice ball. Oh, good play. Oh, my goodness.
Good, yeah, you're right, Jack. That was a really good play by Charlie. He had the chance to take the shot, which was probably not quite as high of a percentage of a scoring opportunity, but he elects to make the right decision and play the safe pass.
I got to say, that's the best run I've seen him make all season. He kept the ball close, possessed it well, and put the pass right on the spot.
I usually like for a player to take the shot if they have the shot, but I like the decision there by Charlie. Again, I think Pearson could just start juggling the ball right there. And
they're not going to come back. I mean, we're just standing back here. They're walking. Now they're going to put a little token pressure on.
They know where the ball is going to end up at, so they're just going to stay there. Jaden with a Hollywood pass to Blaine. Oh! Blaine, oh!
Blaine has been just off.
He's hungry though.
He's just sitting down there thinking why. He's got the crossbar, the post, just off the post.
You know, he made such a tremendous effort to get there, and actually got a pretty good touch on it. Just went wide.
Jackson Hannon back in, and Alonzo back in. Charlie and Donovan are out.
Teo brings the ball down, drops it back to Pearson, who has the luxury of all the time in the world to find out what he wants to do with it. Whitaker's a good turn and a good pass, and Alonzo's going to finish.
Yeah, he is. Nice job. Goal by Alonzo makes it 9.
Point away from the 10-0.
That was a nice. Was that Whitaker that made that pass?
That was Whitaker.
Pass.
It was. He saw it. Great vision. As soon as he made the turn, he saw that the run opportunity was there, and sent Alonzo into the space, who was able to make the finish.
You know, Noah is not putting up a stiff defense, but still, you got to make the pass, and that was right on the spot. We have 7 minutes to play. It's 9-0. And we're still pressing.
Well, you want your players on the field to give 100%
Absolutely.
effort, no matter who it
score.
is.
They want that goal. I know Blaine wants a goal. He's been just off the crossbar, off the post.
His mouth is watering out there.
Oh, here's Hannon.
Zach.
This is what he's been waiting for. He's taking this shot.
Oh.
He was waiting for that.
He got a little bit too excited there.
He's going to kick himself for that one because he had that.
It's a nice delivery by Zach to give him the opportunity. Keep your head up, Hannon. You'll get one. Never doubt the mullet.
Well, there's one thing for sure. He's not going to let up.
No, he's got one speed.
Speed ahead. Turbo Hannon. Jackson Whitaker, whose shoulder is about to fall off. They're bringing Jaden in. Jaden's going to try to get a goal here.
Oh, Jackson.
I'm going to predict that Jackson or Blaine are going to get one in these last 5 minutes because they've...
Well, it's going to have to be one or the other.
It's over the head.
No, a player is able to bring the ball down and possess it for about 4 seconds before the ball is given back to the Hilldale Hornets.
Here comes Blaine.
Blaine able to usher the ball out to retain possession for the Hilldale Hornets.
Jackson's thinking, here I go again.
I'm telling you, Jack, his arms are going to be just as tired as his legs.
That's up there in a dangerous spot. It's going to fall.
Ooh. Who was that? Was that Jaden McWilliams that got his head on that?
Yeah, I think it was Jaden.
It was a nice placement with that header, Jaden.
Good ball by Zach.
Good touch on that pass. Jaden's trying to make a case to be an offensive player here.
He's taking the opportunity that he gets. I know Colton's jealous. We have 4 minutes to play, 9-0. We're waiting on Jackson Hannon or Blaine to score the 10th here. Or Jaden.
Either of the three, I'd be happy with that.
Got through all of them to Zach.
Nice clean shoulder-to-shoulder play. Jackson takes down the bigger player. Oh, good placement again by Zach Spear on the throw-in.
Whitaker's trying to keep the ball in because he didn't want to make another throw-in.
Do not let that ball go out of bounds.
Lay it off to Brock. Take that, Brock. Oh.
Teo going for goal number 2 of the night for himself.
3.5 to go. think the ball's going to cross the 50 the rest of the way.
It won't if Hilldale doesn't want it to, because sadly the Noah boys have about given up on this game.
Whitaker's looking for the pass.
Another good delivery
Nice
by Zach.
Just a little strong, but
Blaine
Blaine has worked his tail off. He's still got a nice cut back inside.
Maintains possession.
Oh, man. Just a little too close to the goal.
Good idea. Just inches.
They're going to slow play this goal kick. And Blaine is right on it. This is a goal.
Yeah, Blaine finally got his finish,
There you
Jack.
go.
Look
He
at him.
says,
See the
"Finally,
relief in his face.
finally." And that's it, 10-0. That'll end this
There was-
mercifully with 2 minutes and 19 seconds to play.
There is less enthusiasm and more relief in that expression from Blaine. there.
Yes, he's been working for that. The only sad person is Jackson Hammond because he was really after one.
He wanted it. Well, good win for the Hilldale Hornets. They did about what we expected them to do. What do you think, Jack? Any final thoughts on the game?
I think that's exactly what we wanted. A lot of people got some confidence. We saw players score that hadn't scored yet. They did what they had to do. They pressured the whole time, and they're 4-0. They have 4 clean sheets. 18 goals to none goals against, and we're getting ready for district play, and that's when it really starts and when it really matters. And so these kids get a nice week-long break, and we come back ready to go.
Ready to go. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and hopefully you'll join us next time.